By the way, everybody, we should be starting here soon in a little bit. I just started the stream so I could change some audio issues. Need to also, not default filters. Testing. Okay, I think that's better. All right, all right. We should be starting here. Polo's gonna go get some water in his inhaler, and then we should start. So, just hang back, grab some popcorn if you need to. Go grab some water if you need to get some, and we'll be starting here in just a few minutes.
Hey, man, you helped me get those boots I ate, so.
Yeah.
We're unmuted.
Fuck!
Just
Welcome,
up to
everyone.
you.
31 minutes later, we're here.
Shit.
Are we live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Dungeons of Hades.
Oh.
Last time, for a quick recap, we observed Lilith's, Draco's engagement, not engagement, his, that almost sounded worse.
Draco, you're engaged.
Me and Diana doing?
Yeah.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Balling.
Boy, what did we miss?
Draco's finally gonna lose his virginity.
Bro,
that's never
What
gonna
happened? I don't think that's how that worked. Actually, that already happened.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, but you cannot lose it to your left hand.
No, we don't
Okay.
speak of that. That
Okay.
never happened.
Wait,
Never
retconned?
happened.
Not according to YouTube.
No, it happened. I just wish it didn't happen. But
Yeah.
Bro.
you shut up about that, Swift.
You're the one who said it was a good plan.
Yeah, it was a terrible plan. I thought it. Mistakes were made. Fade to black from now on. Always. Just we're not touching that anymore.
I
The Pandora's box.
And shut up. We closed it, locked it, and fucking threw it in a volcano. We're done with it.
Okay. To
Last
recap.
time, we, Draco and the High Priestess of the Church of Morgan got into a mock fight. Did you guys start recording in TeamSpeak?
No, we
we
edited the channel like we used to do every single recording.
Bastards.
And Lilith is here.
Yes.
Good. All right.
Hello.
Anyway, there was the fight at the priest. You guys watched. Yosef made 3 gold from the various other chaplain's aides that he made a bet with, even though he wasn't supposed to. The ammunition for the bolt action rifle that that Thia has was completed along with his stripper clips.
Stripper clips?
Stripper clips. Long story. We know about guns. We understand firearms now. If you don't understand it, look up a stripper clip. It's pretty self-explanatory.
We're not
Really
going
good
through
clip
that
in
big
there.
thing again, like we did last session.
Yosef and Thea, and also now Kimber Fizzle Sprocket understand the fundamentals of how to make more ammunition. It was encouraged that you keep the casings that you have, and Fizzle Sprocket has the tools to make more.
Remember, kids, always brass your casings.
Yep. So, with that being said, Yosef, you have the knowledge of how to build some of this stuff. You do not have the finesse or the tools to build this stuff. But if you found somebody, you could draw out a picture and say, build this for me.
I don't got the means of production.
You don't have the means of production. You have not seized it yet.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, that was all done. We spent a lot of time learning about the proper use and safety of firearms, so refer to our previous episode or any friendly NRA range instruction video at your leisure. With that being said, you guys did some shopping, bought some new bread, got some supplies for the road, and are gearing up finally for your trip north. A great adventure that will take you away from the capital of the Commonwealth for gonna be about 4 weeks there and back. That does not include what you're gonna do on and along the way. So, with that being said, we begin tonight. What?
I do a quick audio check with everyone. Make sure.
Bro.
Okay, you sound
Is
fine,
it not? Is it fine?
No, I'm just
What's
making sure
wrong?
everyone's audio is level. Because I don't want to
Yes.
keep coming up with this issue. So,
Oh.
Swift sounded fine when he spoke.
Rachel,
so
you're
just
kind of quiet.
Raven.
Second.
Yo, Cube, this is kind of something we do before I get the ball rolling.
I know,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
shit.
I just... Okay, you sound fine too, Draven. Okay, you're good.
Try it again.
Alright, put it back in gear. take the parking brake out, pump the
That's what you
clutch,
come across.
let's go.
Not.
With that
wise.
being said,
Ah.
we find ourselves
Shit doesn't
the
work half the
indomitable-
time, so
What?
It works somewhat.
Rachel, did you say something? No? Okay, cool.
Her stuff doesn't work half the time. That's part of the reason why she doesn't talk a lot of the times. We need to, I need to invest in some headphones for
You
her.
guys gotta get some mics or something over there.
Well,
Can
Alright,
I go
anyway.
buy a bag?
Hold up! Jesus fucking Christ! Chill your rolls, cubed. All right, so tonight we start. I'm gonna kill myself. I swear. We start tonight.
I'm the emo one.
my other headphones work just fine.
Tonight's session as you guys are walking through, continuing to pick up your final needed items to embark on the adventure north to the town of Alafrida, where you hope the Joseph to have an encounter with this Bidwell Flanders, a supposable necromancer who works as the undertaker in the local cemetery. Not suspicious whatsoever.
You told me he was dead.
He is dead,
Now he's dead.
according to the obituary.
But
in
you
the-
just said he wasn't dead.
I said he worked, not is working.
Sure.
All right, but anyway, they've seen some mysterious activity happening in that local cemetery. And then on from there, it would be, I think I said it's another week to Monatal, where the shit is going down. There should be a dragon somewhere. Everything is on fire. No one's having a good time. And speaking of no one having a good time, as you guys walk through the crowded, bustling downtown of Beta Colony, shops all around you, people going about their business. I want to say it's midday. The sun's above, overhead, shining brightly through the smoky haze of high altitude clouds. Or, not clouds, smoke. You hear a ruckus behind you. And in a flash, you see a person push by you in a hurry. Quick glance reveals that they are holding something. It's kind of hard to tell, but since you guys have such high passive perception, it looks like some sort of locket. And he, checks off of Yosef and then, just keeps sprinting down, hangs a left, screeching across the cobblestone streets and down into an alleyway.
is he being chased?
Then,
Is he being chased?
well, yes. And then the next thing you hear is shouting behind you, and a bolt of etheric eldritch energy come rocketing over your head and exploding up against the brick wall that essentially borders this alleyway. And Emo, if you'd be so kind as to describe what the party sees when they turn around.
You see, not really lanky, but not really buff. Tiefling barreling towards you after the thief. Basically swearing up a storm in Infernal.
Oh, I understand that.
Basically saying, get back here before I gut you.
Now,
This said thief.
Lucas,
Yes.
with our high perception,
Mm-hmm.
would it be possible for me to clothesline said thief as he was walking by?
Could I
Or
make
running by?
can I make a spell attack with the shocking grasp while he's going by?
Can I try to
You know
sleight
what?
of hand and take
Yeah,
whatever
sure.
item he's holding?
One at a fucking time. Fuck.
All right. Who? Okay. Let's. Okay. Everybody, not at once. Draku, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception?
Yes.
That is my perception plus my bonus
Mhm.
plus let's see here. We are level
8.
It's 10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency if you're proficient in it.
18.
Okay. Yosef, what's yours?
17.
Thia, what's yours?
10 plus my.
Asking passive perception.
No. Only if you're proficient in the perception
I am
skill.
proficient in.
So it'd be 12.
Oh, so
Okay, so here's how this is gonna work. Since we'll go,
Should be written on the
and tell
top
me
of
if
the
this sounds
character
fair.
sheet.
We'll go off of the order of people noticing. So
17.
essentially, Draku, if you wanted to try something, you'd have to do it quick, but I would essentially give you an opportunity.
I would like to clothesline.
Let's roll oppose athletics. I will use Emma's purple and white dice today.
Ooh. I'll see.
Ow.
They were a birthday present. No, Emma, my sister.
Oh, Emma. Is it?
Yeah, look, even I knew that one.
Come on. All right, Draku. So you and I are gonna roll athletics to determine. Essentially, the winner. The winner gets whatever would be more favorable.
Let's see.
Okay, I got a 16. So
I got
you
a.
reach out and you give this guy the hard arm bar, and he goes, well, it'd be tea kettle over ass since it's backwards, as he essentially just pivots and rotates on the axis that is your immovable arm, and finds himself flat on his back as he slams back down into the cobblestone street. Like he's still got whatever he's got in his hands, but various other things have come out of his pocket, and there's like trinkets, baubles, and like coins and shit everywhere now. Like whatever bags or pockets he had have just upheaved themselves onto the street.
How big is this person?
He is. I would say he's about 5'5". He's not like lanky, but I would say he's lithe. You know, I would say as athletic as you could get on a starving budget.
Only
Okay.
bread.
So after he had knocked him to the ground, is there any way that I can pretty much both hands just right on where his collar would be?
Yes, but I'm going to let Yosef do whatever he was going to do, and then Thea, and then
Okay.
it will be your opportunity again.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of grab him and give him a little bit of a shock. You know, just
Okay.
some shocking grass.
Okay.
It's just
So-
a cantrip. It's fine.
Keep in mind, this is all happening instantaneously. So, Draku arm bars him, and as he's getting like spun through the air, you like touch him. And what does shocking grasp do?
It's a melee attack or melee spell attack. It's 1d20 plus 9.
To hit. Okay.
Yeah, and it does 2d8 damage, thunder damage.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Okay. Roll to see if you hit.
That's a 19 modified.
That hits.
So let me. Where's my d8? There it is. Okay. Nope, that fell off. Oh shit. That's that's 13 damage.
Okay, so
Also,
he
he
gets
can't.
arm
He,
barred.
he can't take any reactions if he's wearing any metal.
Yeah, he can't take any reactions because he's unconscious.
This is-
Anyway,
Well, say-
he gets arm barred, he gets electrocuted, slammed onto the ground. Thea, as you reel to figure out what's going on, you see this person in this motion get slammed to the ground, and he's incapacitated. He's at 0. He's at 0 hit points essentially. So he is
Is he
out
really?
cold on the ground. All this stuff,
Weakling.
as I described, just blown out around you guys, and this very menacing looking fellow charging at the body on the ground.
Can I grab whatever he's holding and hand it to the guy that's charging at us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Got the roll for that, or is
No, you can
Yeah.
snatch it right out.
Unconscious.
well, you never
No,
know. I might have to pry his
Scorpius,
fingers off of him.
Essentially, you've been running with your rapier extended, launching eldritch energy at this guy as you chased him halfway across town, and you see what you can only imagine is a group of Samaritans who absolutely clothesline this person. And as you run up to them, fearing that they might run away with your locket, you see this small catgirl-looking thing with this giant musket on her back reach down, pluck your locket up, and hand it in your direction.
You can't hear what we're doing.
As you approach.
Thank you. Although, I wish you would have left him a little bit to me.
I pick him up one-handed.
Okay.
He's
out.
I kind of hold him leveling off the ground, and I say, I don't do well with thieves. I look over at the furry person that's next to me.
You look over at the furry.
Yeah. And what do you want to do with him? As I shake him around a little bit.
This reminds me of like this third episode.
Yeah. Draco hasn't changed much.
I don't think. I think our track record for thieves are like instantly within like 2 or 3 rounds that they go down.
You guys, thieves are all about the boom and zoom, and you don't let them do either.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna run away. Sure.
No, we're gonna catch you before you can.
This is Chris Hansen to catch a thief.
I would like to possibly turn him upside down by his ankles and shake him.
Can I pick up any valuables that drop off of him?
Okay, you guys collect in various coins about, I would say, 54 gold worth of coins. That's copper, silver, and a couple of gold pieces. Actually, quite a few gold pieces, actually. Rain onto the ground all around. There is 2 daggers. One of them looks like it was pulled out the bottom of a river. That was before that thrown in a volcano. It is worthless. It is rusty. It would probably kill you with tetanus before the blade.
Man.
The other one looks very nice. Not like a masterwork or anything like that, but a good solid steel blade that's untarnished. You find essentially like a clutch purse, which has various it's like kind of like a foresty green. Look like it was snagged off of a royal or something. It's got like a perfume bottle, like a polished piece of brass that would act as like a mirror. Some other personal trinkets and stuff. There's like a set of iron. I'm so sorry. Like skeleton keys. That's what they're called. You don't know what those are for, and I would
know
say
what they're for? As a thief.
They're skeleton keys, dude. They could go to any lock that would take them. It's hard to tell. And a couple gemstones. One of them appears to be like a real diamond, the size of like, I would say your pinky's fingernail, and a bunch of big bulbous gems that are totally fake.
I believe Lilith is going to snag that diamond.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. And I'm like, whoa.
Okay,
a lot of shit you can do with that stuff.
Diamond, yeah.
Maybe Revivify could actually be a viable thing right now.
Yeah, no shit.
In case one of us dies.
What was the diamond?
Well, let's call it 300. Diamond worth 300.
Diamond worth 300.
You need like a diamond worth 500 for Revivify?
Or 2 diamonds.
Yeah, you have to have I think you can have multiple, I want to say.
You can. I would allow that. That would be dumb if you couldn't.
Right, but I think you have to have diamonds worth up to 500.
Yeah, that's fine. You have enough
at
diamonds to make 300 or 500. That's good.
I look at weird tiefling guy, which is normal because I've seen multiple tieflings. We've had multiple in our party before.
I don't mean to say he's weird. I just mean to say he looks very, very upset, very angry at this thief.
Yes.
Weird was not what I meant to say. My
Okay.
my intent was to express anger, rage, and fury.
Oh, well, Draco's gonna look at him like he's weird.
Okay.
No, I lied. No, it's only needs diamonds worth of 300 gold pieces for Revivify. I'm sorry.
Like I knew what I was doing, which I did. So sweet.
And I say, did he steal something from you? And I shake him around.
Yes, if I would have caught him, he wouldn't be able to steal again.
Well, we like to try to get people to learn their lesson, sometimes the hard way.
Yeah, but think about it this way.
It would have been the hard way.
Yeah, but not like dead hard way.
But think about it this way, though. Okay. Oh wait, wrong voice.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
No, I didn't. Well, think about it this way, okay? With my wife, I mean, like maybe the authorities have a bounty on him or something like that. I don't know. Based off what he was carrying, I've been around a long time.
It is possible. Is there any guardsmen around or any like police-looking esque?
Yeah, you see, you can kind of look down and see a couple people clad in like the colors of essentially the Commonwealth, that blue, yellow, and white, that are kind of like slowly trying to make their way down the street, and like, you know, breastplates and swords and stuff. They don't seem to be moving fast anymore because whatever commotion was going on is currently not. But they are coming your way.
Can I hold him up in the air and wave at him?
Yeah.
Just grab him by the ankle and flail him through the air.
like a fucking hat.
like a you. I just think like he's holding a handkerchief, right?
Yep,
But it's
yep.
somebody's body, and he's just like, "Look what we got!" And this guy's just like drooling out of his mouth. It's just getting flung around. Yeah, they see you, and they I wouldn't say they pick up their pace, but they come towards you guys like, "Oh, cool. We don't actually have to do anything."
This job got a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll get over here in a bit.
I look over to this strange individual that we don't know his name, and I ask him in Infernal what his name is.
Pyrrhus.
Whoa! I need to write that down. So,
Yeah, as long as it's not too terribly bad.
another thing, if I may ask you, Emo, can you please put your name as your name in D&D?
Yeah,
Oh,
roll 20.
yeah.
Like, you know how it's like Lilith Raven, Thea,
Yeah, I
Zach,
can.
Joseph Swift.
That would be a help.
Am I talking to the cops?
There.
It's just the cops will be there in like half a minute. So right now
Okay.
it's just the 5 of you.
So-
And this unconscious dude.
For Pyrrhus, what are you doing here in the Commonwealth? In Beta Colony?
Trying to get away. Let's put it at that.
Sounds like a common thing. You on vacation then?
You can call that. It's indefinite, if you catch my drift.
Did someone do something wrong?
More or less.
I mean,
Multiple
how-
people did multiple things wrong. Let's just leave it at that.
I do things wrong all the time. It's fine.
I mean, like, what's what severity are we talking about of wrong, though?
Involves death.
I mean,
A lot of death.
looks over at Draven.
That's not entirely wrong either.
Well, no, we're both saying this in Infernal. Unless
Yeah,
Draven
yeah.
knows
Oh,
Infernal.
you know, Draku has no fucking clue
This
what
is-
you're
Draven
talking about.
apparently knows English. Or common, I should say.
Draven understands. Draku
I
understands.
I will secretly tell Draku what he's saying.
Yes.
Cool.
Uh,
And so essentially, Draco, you hear Lilith as she whispers into your This guy is running from death, a lot of death.
Shitty ran into us. That's not a good place to be.
We embody death.
Hey, you like death? You want to go die with us? I say.
I mean, I got
common.
nothing to lose.
What was your name?
Papyrus.
Gropius.
Yep.
That-
Yep. Yep.
Yep. There it is. Oh.
That's almost better than fucking. What was that one name he fucked up so bad that it was so
I
good?
Clover.
can't keep track.
No, it wasn't Clover. There was someone better than that.
I think it was the. There's some royal or something.
Oh
like-
wait! I gotta open up the character. The character.
Rail
sheet.
shitface.
No. It's never that bad.
No, I gotta open up John's because I remember when I read his memory in that one thing.
Alright, but anyway, while you're doing that, let's move forward.
Gropiness.
Gropiness.
Constable Coppler.
Oh, yeah.
that was the one.
I can't even remember what the fuck I called him. You know.
That was what you called him.
Oh. Well, there you go. I'm glad you remember it. Draco obviously doesn't.
I have it written down. That's a different character sheet, so whatever.
Okay. If you like death, well, we're about to go face a dragon.
Dragon blood's worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
So we're dragon bones, dragon scales, dragon eyes, internal organs.
More or less. But, blood's of what I'm interested in.
That's not creepy.
Why blood in particular?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just imagine Yosef like that little warning light goes bing bing, and he goes, "Wait a minute."
No, listen, okay.
What?
Yosef deals with death. He knows many things. It's like blood. There can be many things of blood, and most of them are bad.
But I just love that, like that ping. You're like, hold up. Wait a minute.
If anyone knows anything wrong, it would be
I'm sorry.
this man.
Continue.
I can assure you, if you're worried I'm a vampire, I'm not. As you can
That's
see,
not what I was worried about, but I was thinking like a blood ritual. But that works too.
Is there any garlic?
I
around,
don't.
Draco?
I don't need to collect said blood. I just need to
I mean, they're.
spill it.
I'm gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
So
Cannot
basically,
fathom why you would have. Well, no, you wouldn't carry a full spice rack with you.
No, I'm talking about like one of the vendors that were around us.
This
That
Draco has a huge ass spice rack on his
But
back.
you have a bag of holding, so anything.
just
do.
pulls it out.
no,
That's
it's
what
like
we
one of
need.
the vendors have like
Bag of kitchen and
a thing of
pantry.
garlic hanging out to sell or anything like that.
Yeah, yes. I would say within 15 feet of you, there's a spice vendor who is selling all the classics: thyme, oregano, sage,
Cilantro.
ground garlic powder, cilantro.
Cocaine. No.
Draco's gonna slip over to the side, grab a thing of garlic, and throw it at him.
Okay. So this guy, this guy, he's currently mortar and pestle, grinding up sage cloves. And he's like, you're gonna, as you like turn around and make a ranged attack. Use
Now, remember, I still have other dude in my hand.
no, you could throw in this one handed. Obviously, you can hold that guy one handed. That's easy.
So, range spell attack?
Yeah, no, ranged attack. So, your
Jesus.
dex modifier, probably not your proficiency, because
No.
I don't think you're proficient in ranged weapons.
And garlic
No.
throwing.
Yeah, you're proficient in garlic throwing.
Are you proficient in seasoning?
No. But I still rolled an
Hey, no, listen, okay?
What's your AC?
19.
Scorpius? Okay, so you see at the last second as you're having this pleasant social interaction, as a clove of garlic goes whizzing right in front of your eyes.
I'm not throwing it hard. It's like I'm tossing it at him.
Like a softball throw.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. You see the clove coming, or the bulb of garlic coming at you.
Oh, lovely.
You just step up
And
out
it
of
just
the
like
way.
lands near your person.
I'm gonna
like-
look at Draco and say, why? It's not gonna do jack shit.
You gotta make sure
I'm not
you're
a vampire. I'm not a vampire.
You sounded like you might be vampire at.
I-
No
I-
vampire's gonna say, "Oh, I'm a vampire."
Okay, I'm gonna take my gums and I'm gonna put my finger in my gums and show
Wait.
my teeth.
Technically speaking, didn't me and Draco, well, not me, but Draco and Thea fight a vampire? Or was that a spinoff?
That
was a spin-off. That was a
Okay.
one shot.
Okay.
That was the haunted house. That was the one.
As you can see, well, yes, I have pointed teeth. I have a tad bit few more due to my infernal heritage.
Yeah, but I mean, don't vampire.
No,
I'm
Draco,
with the
Draco,
werewolf,
okay.
man. Come on.
Draco, listen.
Huh.
This is true. Draco, listen, okay? The reason you can tell he's not a vampire is because his teeth aren't straight, okay? Only vampires have perfect teeth, okay?
Do I have perfect straight teeth? I
There's
don't
a
even
couple
know.
Snaggles. I'd imagine Draco
Oh, yeah,
has
I got-
a snaggle or two.
Yeah,
Because
he's been punched in the face enough.
dentistry is not like a perfect thing around here.
No, it's still in its infancy. So at this point, the constables are getting here as the shopkeeper comes up behind you, Draco. You're still holding this dude up in the air like he weighs nothing. It says, "Oi, you gotta pay for that garlic clove."
Oh, how much was it?
It was a penny, or it was a copper. It was a copper.
A whole
Is it a
ass
penny?
clove for a copper? Damn.
I reached down and grabbed one of the copper pieces that fell on the ground and handed it to him.
And like
Bro.
at this point, it's like the first time he realizes that there's just like all this money on the ground.
No, you want to know what I would figure that would happen? JQ would just go over there and shake the guy, and coins would just fall out.
Just like-
I mean, if anything, I'm expecting
he, like,
Thea
looks
isn't
at-
like trying to pick
Yeah,
up
Thea's
all the
probably like
coins.
already.
I
like,
did say I was
throwing
gonna
them
pick
in
it
a
up.
bag.
I
He
did say
did
I was gonna
say
pick it
that.
up.
Thea, roll me a sleight of hand, please. So as Thea's like trying to scoop up the coins as fast as she can.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Oh, Jesus.
So as that's happening, I'll get to that one in a second. So this is at this point the spice vendor finally like really sees what's going on, sees all you big, armed to the teeth, kind of creepy looking individuals. You're holding this guy like he's not even a sack of potatoes, and he sees that you pick up the coin from the ground where there's a bunch of other coins and this person's belonging which have been scattered all over the place, and he takes the copper from you and says, enjoy the globe of garlic, so have a good one. And he like turns and runs back behind his stall. Thea,
Good day.
you get
then again, I'm not
get
really trying to
five.
like sneakily do this. I'm picking it up
You
so
get-
other people don't pick it up.
all right.
Bro.
With that being said,
How can you fail
you
at
get
that? But you
5 gold
pieces.
pieces. You go to pick up the 6 as a boot comes down on
Oh.
top of the gold
Ah.
piece, not on your paw, but it
Somebody steps
roots
on your
it-
tail.
roots the coin to the cobblestone, and you hear a voice say, "Oi, all right, what's going on here?" And you look up, and the constables have arrived. They're on the thief.
Oh,
What's this mess about?
Just a thief.
guy.
This thief, yeah.
What ethnicity are they?
Uh,
Race, what are you gonna call it?
Racist as
person-
fuck.
They're racist. The,
No, they just don't like
No, I'm saying
furries.
you're racist as fuck.
Since like
apparently
Alright,
in D&D
alright.
it's not race anymore, so it's
Okay.
species.
also
Species.
since I got 5
So-
gold before anything, I hand everyone 1 gold. All this
Oh,
is happening.
okay.
do you want to do that right now?
I wouldn't do that right
Right now.
I'm gonna bat your hand away if you try to hand me a
Okay.
fucking gold.
Anyway, the person speaking is a dwarf.
Oh god.
The other constable behind him is a very young, very bright-eyed, looks like a very new elven male in the force. All right, what's going on here? What's all this mess about?
Is this the dwarf talking?
The dwarf is talking. Yes, sorry, I should have said that.
Okay. I don't have dwarvish, so that doesn't help either.
I
know. I'm just playing to their strengths, making them feel better.
I'm gonna look at the elf and speak in Elven.
Okay.
I can understand Elven, so
Yeah, I got that one too. Yeah.
We just caught a thief. You
I
might want
turn
to take
and
him.
place home dude's head right in front of the dwarf's face. I'm holding this by his ankle.
And the dwarf replies to everybody in Elven.
Oh fuck!
He says, "What proof you have he's a thief?"
Well, he took my locket.
and
And he-
and looks at all like one very obviously like Joseph points at the very expensive royal thing or perfume thing. Like points
The
at that.
clutch. Okay.
Yeah. Like, what about this, sir?
And he kind of looks around and like you see nods and the we'll just call him the deputy goes off and essentially starts taking like witness statements from the people around and in no time comes back and says, yeah, they say this man was running amok through the streets and he was chasing him and these good folk here stop him and drop all his stuff on the ground. All right. Well, congratulations. Thanks for making our jobs easier. I always appreciate if you good Samaritans will take care of this mess and this rubbish and let you be on your way then.
What do you want me to do with this? And I held him out.
Yeah, give him here.
I drop him on him.
You're like, this guy is like, he's less than half your height, and you go, okay, and like putting down a bag of cement. I mean, luckily he's a dwarf, so
Yeah.
Drake
he's like, I would say cuff him, but it looks like he's out cold. Like,
Sorry
alright,
about
let's get
that.
this. That's good. Probably, maybe keep him from doing it again, yeah?
Question, sir. Is there any like reward for is there any reward for taking out bandits and whatnot?
Hmm.
I wouldn't really call them bandits. In all
Well,
honesty.
thieves, whatever you want to call them.
Looks at Thea.
Hey, I haven't stolen anything.
constant
Yes.
shitting.
Draco starts reaching over towards Thea.
Alright, so as he's saying this, the deputy goes about, gets the lady's clutch, gets all the stuff, essentially sweeps all the coins into a bag, and within, I'd say, the time this conversation is over, everything's been picked up. And the dwarf goes, I suppose I could cut you something for doing us a service.
Yay!
And he, and he goes, Raphael, if you'd be so kind as to give these fine folk, let's call it 5 gold pieces for their troubles. I think that's fair.
Damn. That's actually quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
5 gold, 20 gold altogether? Well, excluding me, because I
Or,
was
wait, is that 5 gold a person or just 5 gold in general?
5 gold in general.
That's
Which
what I
is
thought.
There's
Okay.
5 of you here. Y'all did something. I appreciate that greatly. Commonwealth thanks you. And Raphael, this elf, hands over the pieces, the 5 gold pieces.
I give it to Thea.
I look at the dwarven guy and in broken dwarvish I tell him thank you.
Wait, you give me.
The other 5 that we just received, because
Okay.
you have the other 5 and we'll disperse it that way if you really want to.
Alright.
Alright, well, y'all take care. Be safe. Thanks for keeping the streets clean. He's like, come on, Raphael.
Well, did we ever? I'm gonna ask him his name and his rank.
That would be.
not thought out yet.
Well, I have a clever naming system, but the paper
Yes.
is never right in front of me when I absolutely need it to be.
Because I write down almost every
Make
person's
it
name.
make it Simon. Make it Simon Yoggs.
No, it's not Simon Youngs. It's Stone.
Young.
I hate myself.
So Raphael is the first guy.
Raphael's the elvish deputy. Name's Neelan Upshore.
Kneeling up. No, wait a minute.
Upshore.
Spell that, please.
Up and shore. Let's go
No,
with that.
the first one. The word kneeling.
Neelan.
is all that noise?
Fuck you, I'm
It's
playing
emo.
with dice.
Neela. Neelan. N-E-L-A-N.
N-E-L-E-N.
Ricky's not writing this down because he's gonna forget.
Sure.
So they
No.
have they walked away by now?
They're about to, unless you guys want to chat some more.
Nah, I'm good.
Draco stands
Does
really
have a
audibly
rank?
in waves.
Have a what?
A rank.
It would be Sergeant Stripes. So yeah.
Well, if they walked away, if no one else is gonna talk to them, I hand everyone 2 gold.
Draco's still waving at them.
Okay, I take 2.
All right. As they turn, this guy like
And I
like
I slip
like a
2
bag of
gold into
potatoes
Draco's pocket.
over his shoulder, and he's like, "Well, take care. If you need anything, I'll be at the precinct to book in him."
I kind of give him a good old okay symbol.
Yep. And they turn and leave, and the crowd pretty much goes back to normal business as usual. And the 5 of you are left standing as Thea dishes out 2 gold to everybody. Thea?
Well, there's 5 of us. We have 10 gold.
Right. Well, there's 4 of you and this new guy. That's why I'm asking.
There's only
Well,
one.
I
of me.
mean, he's here, and he kind of was already helping taking down the thief. So I mean,
Okay, it's your call. I just wanted to make sure you understood what was going on.
yeah, I mean, he was
So we
chasing
got
him
2
first.
gold
We just
out of
kind of
this?
got in the
Yes, 2 gold.
I'm rich, bitch.
Listen, 2 gold is 2 gold.
So, Scorpius, in a strange encounter, these people stop this person, willingly hand back your locket, and then give you money for the exchange. That's been a long time since somebody has done something like that for you.
Yeah, it has.
So,
Anyway.
I'm
Thank
at
you.
Scorpius. Where are you? Where were you heading for this encounter?
Just looking around, in all honesty. Had no real plan. Just got into Beta Colony the other day.
Us too. Kind of.
Actually,
How
I
long
feel
we
like
been
we've
here?
been here
like
for
a
a week.
Yeah, we've been here almost like a
Draco
week.
has no fucking clue about time. Come on.
That's true.
Wait, if it's been a week, I'm gonna get 100 gold since we're leaving.
No.
Stop!
Thea,
Every episode! Do I get paid? Do I get paid? Hey, it's been like 5 minutes. Do I get paid?
Draco wants to close on Tia.
No,
Shocking breath.
you don't get paid. Relax.
I know. I was just joking.
I was waiting. It's like every freaking session that comes up.
Hey, it's just
like,
like the. It's just like.
I'm sorry to ask this question because I didn't write it down properly. How many charges does a wand of magic missile have? The 8.
Whatever it says. I just
I'll
straight
look it
up
up.
out of the book, Magic Wand of Missiles. Magic Wand of So whatever that says, go with that.
I want to say that it has charges and then
I know it
Say
regains
that-
charges, but
It
you
regains.
didn't tell us whenever it was regained.
Just go off the book stats. That's not
Well, we
hard.
have to roll for that.
You can roll for it. I'll let you
Okay.
roll.
So Scorpius. So you just arrived at Beta Colony. Where do you plan to go after this?
I haven't really thought that much out, in all honesty.
you like dragons?
I'll speak a Draconic more or less.
So do you like dragons?
That's a yes.
Oh.
Well, we're about to go fight
Do
a
you
dragon.
like dragons or do you not like dragons?
I like
Now,
killing
what
them.
kind of like are we talking about?
Do you like fucking dragons or?
I'm not into scalies. I like killing them.
Because we happen to be on the way.
I'm sorry, that was... Dude, every bard. Scaly.
Oh my god, you're not gonna play me polo.
What?
I just rolled a 6. So
Take a picture.
we'll take a picture. But
Oh,
in
no.
doing so, that means every time we use it, it regains 7 charges at dawn.
was it sweet?
So I just regains all
Get
its.
your money's worth.
Yeah.
Since we're in this like mark away, can I slip off and see if I can find a bag that would?
Yes. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
In the middle of this conversation, meeting a new person, Tia disappears.
Yeah, she's like, all right, I've had my fun. See
Yeah,
you
She
bitches."
I mean,
seems
technically
boring.
speaking,
absent-minded.
I mean, I
Technically
asked my
speaking-
questions already, and so
You asked one question.
I
so
asked
what are
two
you doing
questions.
here?
I asked
This
where
is
he
an
came from.
acceptable Answer.
I asked where you came from, and I said, "Where are you going after this?" So I asked
Yet
two
he
questions.
didn't even answer that question.
He did.
No fucking rebuttal. He just awkwardly walks away.
Asks a question, doesn't even wait for the answer. All right. I'm sorry.
He did answer it. He answered both my questions. He said he didn't know where he was going, and so then Draco
Yeah.
asked him
Yes, but
what if he likes dragons or not.
Okay, we're just gonna leave this as you being socially awkward.
All right.
Thea, it's gonna cost you 5 copper pieces for a carrot burlap sack.
Oh, for half a silver,
Yes, half a silver.
or
This
a
burlap
tip of a
sack-
gold.
You can, with some rope modifications, help from anybody aboard the Great Turtle. Could mount this to the side of your rifle, so when shells eject, they go into the bag. It also has a big painting of a carrot on the side
Oh
of
my
the
god!
burlap bag.
Damn it.
Nice.
Okay.
You got it. You
Yeah.
did it.
Yay.
So, Gropiness, are you like an adventurer? Do you fancy going around, stopping the world from ending and, fighting dragons? And,
I don't know about stopping the world from ending, but I really don't have anywhere that I belong.
well, I mean, technically, you live in the world, right? You do live in the world. don't you?
More or less.
Well, other than you're horny and you're gropey, but we are kind of in the middle of trying to stop said world from ending. And part of that does include fighting a dragon.
I mean, I'm not afraid of a little bit of fire.
What about the world ending?
I mean, it's a big con. It's not the best thing.
I mean, the world ends. You're kind of in it. Wouldn't that make it to where you end?
I mean, okay. Is there multiple planes? Like, is there?
Oh,
I mean, technically speaking, they are.
No,
I mean-
I'm asking Polo. Is there?
Oh.
different-
yes, there
What?
are
Sorry.
all of the planes and a couple new ones that I've created
I'm
to
sorry.
my own delight.
I thought you were asking any character.
Oh no.
That's a fair question, actually. We probably should have covered that. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
If the world's ending, okay, this is in character. More or less, there's multiple planes. One existence goes. I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, but what if you're in the one that ends?
You think I care about myself?
That's pretty
mighty
fair.
bold of
Listen, I like listen.
Generally- See, I like to keep living.
You think I want to live? Joseph? Oh, I like him.
This guy.
I look at
Boy,
Joseph
another
like,
dead body.
I think I know why you want him to die. I don't say it,
I was
but
looking
I have
thinking
him. I
that
have
as
a
a
look.
joke. Oh no.
Oh, I mean, you need a hug?
Oh,
That's so good.
I'm just thinking about like, hey, do you want to sign this contract real quick just in case you die? So
What's the contract in?
Do you want to donate your body to science? You want to be an organ donor?
I don't think necromancers have much use for organs, just the body itself.
The body. It's all an organ. A
Uh,
big happy organ. We're going to harvest.
you're killing me. You're killing
I'm sorry.
me.
So Draco looks at him and asks him if he needs a hug.
I'll
Before
pass.
he even says anything, Draco's like, bring it in. gives him a fucking hug, squeezes him a little bit too tight.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
I I've been half plate. What the fuck's that gonna do?
You don't want to know.
Draku, roll a strength check, please.
Do you want to test that theory?
Man, you shouldn't have said something. Okay.
Hey, I feel a demonstration disorder.
Listen,
of
what is
your
that
goodness.
gonna do? That is the worst thing to ever say in D&D. You're gonna not have. You're probably only
A
gonna have
14? Okay, that doesn't do jack shit.
You do notice, Scorpius, that this man, despite what his appearance might tell you, he feels substantially more massive than other people of his equivalent height and size. As he wraps you up in a hug and he gives you a good squeeze. It doesn't hurt you, but this man possesses power and strength that is beyond what he should.
Like I said, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying a little bit too tight.
You hear the metal creak.
Yeah. Nothing's
There
wrong,
you-
nothing's damaged, but you're like, wow.
Well,
Did
even
not
if
expect
even
that.
if it did, I have mending. It's fine.
There you go. I give him a couple, jumps, set him back down, pat him. It's like, you feel better now?
That's a great
The
question,
fuck
Polo.
was
Does mending fix dents in armor?
As long as it's not the damage is not a foot in diameter, you're able to repair
I
it.
guess so then. I never
Okay,
thought
so
about that.
I'm going to be. Oh wait, no, they took the dagger. Never mind. They took that dagger that was rusty.
Yep, they took everything. You only got 10 gold out of it.
Damn you, thief!
Looks at Thea.
Damn you, Thea.
Yeah, damn you, Thea. Do your job when you're supposed to.
That was
Well-
a good natural one, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
even with the natural one, it was a fucking 12.
Okay,
11.
back on track.
I'm sorry.
Back on track.
I still
And that
failed it. So
Sadly.
my first fail was like
If you
I mean, it sounds like you failed before, Zach.
Oh.
I've only failed like twice. This is the second time I failed with sleight of hand. The first time was when I was trying to pickpocket Draven. Or
no, it
Draku.
wasn't me. It
It
was
was Yosef.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yosef.
it was
Yosef. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the first
No,
time. This is
that
the
was
second time.
Kaiser.
Yeah, Vorkaiser.
No, sorry, John Vorkaiser. Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I
Draven
don't
just
even
caught
remember
you.
my own fucking characters.
Anyways, Jesus, let's move the story along.
You started this, Draco.
Well, do you feel better?
What the fuck was that?
Where I come from, we call it a hug.
I assume I just come back and the party's still here talking to
Right.
him.
I think it would be important to point out to everybody observing that his reaction is, as far as you can tell, unless you want to roll, is genuinely shocked and surprised at what just happened.
I pat him on the shoulder.
He's getting paid. He's getting hugs. I guess he's getting.
What the fuck's going on?
I'm gonna look
There's
at
still
Draku.
good people in the world.
Hey,
I'm gonna look at Draku and be like, not everybody likes hugs.
oh. Well,
Reaches
then
and gives him another hug.
I'm gonna whisper to Draco. It's like, she's fucking lying. People love hugs.
Reaches,
I
gives
give
him
Clover a
another
hug.
hug.
I welcome the hug.
I squeeze him a little bit too hard.
I welcome it, no matter what happens.
You're a wizard.
Trail wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. Okay, I don't squeeze you as hard.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we're
If
just
I'm gonna
trying
die, I'm gonna go with a bang. I fucking might as well join you.
Well, I mean, don't act like you have to or nothing. God.
Well, you did help me out. You did help me out getting my lockets. For that, I thank you.
And gold.
Yes, I thank you for the 2 gold, Thea.
Oh, did Thea show back up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
popped
back
out
now.
fucking nowhere.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Draco's
like
gonna
you
be.
turn, you're like, what?
It's like that creepy ex-girlfriend that just shows up.
Yeah,
right
just
behind
like
me.
Oh, shit.
disappears, reappears, and is holding a I would say.
Where'd you get that coin purse?
Yeah, a 5-gallon burlap sack with a big, bright orange and green carrot painted on it.
Draco's
Like,
gonna notice her
hold it.
and jump slightly and go, Jesus, we gotta fucking put a fucking bell on you.
Oh, it's like that one fucking scene from the calls. It's that one fucking scene from the West Wing.
Hey, I mean, I wouldn't mind a bell. But that's
no,
a bell.
no.
Bye. Bag of holding.
It
The
comes to
really
full
fucking big ass
full
bell.
circle.
And is there any place that I can see that has like a leather strap or something like that that I would be able to purchase?
We're doing
No.
this. Okay.
Just give. I have some. I have. Wait, where is it? I know I have a type of string. I have 10 feet of string.
You
Oh,
have,
I could-
you have yarn.
No,
And-
fuck that.
No.
You
I
have, like,
had the
one-
burglar's back and gave me 10 feet of string in the burglar's back.
I
Okay,
don't need
you
string.
Want a
I need
rope
a.
around your neck or like a strap.
I could wear it around my neck.
I would say, I won't even make you guys roll because this is just gonna happen. We're gonna allow it. There is a leather worker. who
Well-
makes belts, vests, shoes, all sorts of braziers, stuff like that.
Polo,
On
if you
this market,
remember,
currently
I still
working
have.
riveting
I,
pieces of stuff together. If you want to approach him,
Polo, if you remember, I have two. Let me double check. Where is it? No,
also
I
if
have
you put
one.
a bell on your neck. That's a disadvantage on stealth checks. I'm
Yes.
just
Every
saying.
fucking thing.
You have. I remember. I have a dried raccoon hide pelt.
That's a thing. I don't
Yeah.
know how you're gonna turn that into a collar, but okay.
No, did you not know how hide works?
I know how hide works, but normally a pelt you have it to keep the fur.
Just rip off the tail and tie it into a knot.
Draco's gonna, before he grabs the bell out of the bag of holding,
Oh,
he's gonna lean down to Thia and wrap his hands around her neck. Not
You're like,
He's just struggling, trying to get off of me.
And then he's gonna go over and remember his measurement from his hands, from his from his finger to his thumb, and go to the belt person
okay,
and ask for a strand of leather a little bit bigger than his fingers put together.
okay. I
Also,
would say with your infinite wisdom, you can definitely pull this off.
do I have to
The guy
roll
says-
to take it off if I want to before attacking or like that?
It's just that I am the darkness. A ting-a-ling-a-ling from the fucking bell.
And then a bang of a rifle. Tigga, 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 tigga.
The last thing you hear, a little bell ringing, bang.
So Draco, in your infinite wisdom, the guy says, "Yeah, sure. Do you want it buckled or just a continuous loop riveted together? Do you want anything to hang from this? Like a dog collar, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
making."
I pull out the big ass bell that I stole from, or that I acquired from
Okay.
the whatever that place was, and I was like, I want to hang this on it.
Oh, you mean the bell from Fizzle Sprocket's shop?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Okay, so keep in mind that bell's the size of like Thia's hands.
Awesome.
That's the point.
So it's a giant ass
It's a
cowbell.
giant ass. Yeah. Well, not like a cowbell, but like a traditional, like a doorbell. You walk in, it rings.
It's a
the door.
shop bell.
It's a shop bell. There we go. That's yeah. So you take that and you say, "Yeah, I want this to be put onto this leather strap." And he goes, "Yeah, sure, I can do that. Give me 10 minutes to rivet it all together, and let's call it 8 silver pieces. Well, I can have this done for you."
I flip him a gold, and I said, make it a rush order.
You got it, sir. And he takes the bell and starts, rigging loops so the loop will hang from the belt. Gets a set of buckles, sizes everything up, and ping, starts hammering all the roots, smashing everything together. And 10 minutes later, as you guys all look on, you have an adjustable collar with a big shop bell hanging from it that slowly, as he kind of holds it, ding, ding, as it, waves around from its hanger chain, or not hanger chain, but hanger loop off the end of this. He says, "Thank you for your patronage. Come back anytime you need leather working."
Thank you. And
Does the shopkeeper witness Draku putting it on Thea?
That depends. Do you turn right round, put it on Thea right there?
fuck yeah.
Oh. Okay. He goes, okay. And like turns around and goes back to whatever he was doing and not looks at you guys.
I swear I just met them.
I imagine as soon as I put it on Thea, her head just like drops slightly.
Well, it's I would say for Thea, it's not like it's certainly not light. It's noticeable. I wouldn't say it's super uncomfortable as of right now. The bell hangs, so it really doesn't, mess with you, and your fur kind of keeps it from rubbing against your skin. But you have a shop bell hanging around your neck now. Through a
I
pretty
am the
substantial.
darkness, ring-a-ding-a-ding.
Yep.
Okay.
So if I want to take it off before battle, do I have to
No,
roll
you can never
or
take it off.
I would say if you want to take it off before battle, sure. Yeah, that's. Let's call that an action. So.
Okay.
I
You
tap
think-
Thea on the back, and it goes.
I mean, it's like a cat or a dog. If they have every time they make a move, it's a chink or like a ding, or whatever a shop bell makes. Essentially, every time Thea moves.
Good thing it's an action, because I use a bonus action to hide. I could just take it off and then use my bonus action to hide, and then wait for my next turn to actually attack. So.
Okay, yeah, you have an oversized cat bell now.
Yay! I become a thief to a house cat.
Well, you were already a slave once, so.
There it is.
I was drinking water. Oh my god. I'm glad I wasn't drinking the whiskey. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Let's see here.
Becoming house cat.
I gotta remove.
Okay, so I
bell
went
from
from a
the bag.
thief to a slave to a house cat.
Moving up in the world. Well, look at
Yep. And
Is that really moving up?
that. To Tia, yes.
I don't know. My cats lived better than I did, so.
Bell from
Maybe.
Artificer is gone.
I
There
mean,
you go.
like,
Write that on your
okay?
inventory.
Yeah, I wrote it as a
she
bell
went from
collar.
a slave to slave with jewelry.
Yeah, there we go.
We're just saying.
Slave
Okay.
with luxury.
All right. Okay, so Thea's got her bell now. So write down.
Okay.
Does it give her AC?
No.
In
Aw.
fact, write down with it on. You have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Alright, I'll put that in my
Yeah,
notes.
I love that. I am the darkness. Ding, 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 ding.
I mean,
With
what?
every step
Cancel
ring.
out the disadvantage.
Huh? The
You know what?
invisibility?
Yeah, the cloak of
Oh.
invisibility.
So it's literally, it would be a straight roll, and they'd be like, what the fuck is that? And they'd hear, ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding.
I think
And-
it's coming from this direction.
And then when I
Cat here?
when I get my ring of
Because you're that-
invisibility, I will be invisible the whole time in the bell.
Ding, 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 ding,
This is so fantastic. I'm so glad this happened.
Welcome to D&D, folks.
Disadvantage.
That's the episode title right there. Thea's bell.
What ticks Thea's bell?
It's not bad.
Alright, I'm actually changing the title right now on my stream.
Yep.
Does anybody else need anything from
Also,
the
welcome
shop?
to episode 35, everybody.
More bullshit to come.
Yeah, no shit.
Thea got a bell.
Time
Lilith,
to
is there anything you were wanting?
reign.
So Lilith is good. I'm good. I got
I'm
my
ready to
bed.
go kill a dragon.
Is no one gonna
Right on.
ask about my new modification to my gun?
Nobody cares.
You
What
just attached a
modification?
fucking bag to it.
I don't count that as a fucking modification.
Oh, you know what I thought whenever you said the bag? I was thinking of that stupid invention they made in World War One.
What?
You remember like they had like the stupid escape plan. It was like the water drip guns.
Oh, right. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know why I thought about that, but that's what came to
this
mind.
is literally a bag that sits next to the open end of the extractor, and so as the casing is ejected, as the bolt moves backwards, it will go into the bag.
Wouldn't that just cause? No, I'm not gonna
See,
question.
the reason why I wanted to do that is because I'm going to be running and hiding, and I don't want to lose the casing that we need. So
That's not what I was saying.
That's why I put the back.
I think it may cause a jam. That's what I'm saying.
Could cause.
That's
Well,
Well,
back
looks
to
like
the-
Thea no longer has a gun. Oh no!
It's okay. We've accidentally made 2 gunsmiths, so
I'm a gunsmith. But now what?
you have the knowledge, you have experience.
Oh yeah.
You could definitely help Thea fix something if, like, the sear pin breaks or whatever.
Oh,
If
it's
you
better than
chose to.
fucking John. Oh my god.
Well, I'm assuming not anywhere. It's like just like on the side of it, so it's not in the gun. It's just so when the bullet ejects, the bag catches the injected.
Yes, but the bag has to be it's fine. When you get back to the ship, I'm gonna have you make a roll, and depending on how you roll, either it works, or it works with issues, or it doesn't work.
Okay.
Do you remember whenever we were at Rakaiser Salo and we went to the place of Okaga, and we were fighting that mayor, and after we got done, we found a pistol that the mayor had.
Yeah, you blew it up. You
Yeah,
looked it
fucking-
backwards. Yeah. You went ball first, and then it was forever like dead.
Yeah, and then we were gonna fix it, but I don't think we ever fixed it because John went away.
Yeah, it loads ball first, then powder, and they're
Hey,
like,
he's a noble. He doesn't know. He doesn't know guns. He knows swords.
hold up.
Hey.
All right, is there anything else you guys need to do on this market? Or, with that being said, Scorpius, is there anything you need to do to get ready to now go on an adventure?
Is the last thing
No.
we're gonna do is go grab the bullets?
You have the bullets.
The one? No, the enchanted ones. The enchanted tip bullets.
Yeah, the enchanted bullets, and then go pick up the Diana, Lucy, and the good doctor.
Yes.
Your horses, and anything else you need. Maybe even say goodbye to the crew.
And
The
the
bird.
bird.
Yes, the bird.
Kali.
And Kali.
Great Kali, fabulous he.
Rachel just yelled something. What'd she yell?
He's trying to be a little bit of a bitch and saying Diana's gonna ride with her. Even though Diana would love to ride with Draku on Greg the Warhorse.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to make a roll to see what Diana's heart desires. Bye.
All right, I got 3
I
frost
need
bullets
her so I
written
can
down.
send
Oh,
men, like
no.
sending
Oh,
and
no.
all that.
No, I don't think I can say that on Twitch. Never
Mhm.
mind.
What? I want to hear this now.
Get out
I'm
my
so curious.
I'll send it to you.
Oh boy.
I'll take it to you.
Okay.
Suck my nuts. Fucking asshole.
Okay. If she can say that, then I can say what I want to
I
say.
like how both of them are in a relationship with each other in the
I
real
know, right?
world, and they're both fighting over my NPC. I never thought
I do
this
it
would
to
make-
annoy the piss out of him.
Yeah,
And
but
it
I'm
works.
happy. I'm totally for this. I'm totally for whatever happens next. It's great. It's fantastic.
I just sent it to you, Polo. It'll be there
Hey.
in a minute.
Draku,
Yes. Mom.
Draven,
What?
don't be mad.
What?
Be glad.
What? What are you doing?
So I have 13 regular bullets and 3 frost bullets.
Oh, why? Why? That. Dude, you got issues.
Hey,
Nobody was thinking it. Nobody was thinking that.
if it's a joke, it's a joke. It doesn't matter.
Whatever. Anyway, what was your question, Cubed?
Huh? Oh,
We're
I
asking
have
you something.
three regular bullets and 3 frost bullets, right? 16 bullets in total. Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You have 3 stripper clips of 5, and of those 15 rounds, 2 of them are ice bullets, or 3 of them are. 3 of them are ice bullets.
Yeah, you have
And-
one in each.
Yes, one in each clip.
Yes, one in each. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a clip, not a magazine. There's
It is a
difference.
clip. It has the weapon has an internal magazine, but it is fed munitions on a clip.
Or manually, if you really
Or
want
manual.
Okay, let's go back to the fucking book. God damn.
Okay, so on your way back, you stop by the enchanter's place. I already forgot her name.
I didn't even write her down her name. She wasn't that important.
She was, but I guess she wasn't. With
Uh,
my NPCs.
hey, I've written down
You had
almost
an
every
NPC?
NPC. I don't want to hear it. I only think she only said her name once, so I didn't catch it.
Whatever. Anyway, she delivers to you, and you pick these up. The casing, the primer, the back stuff, all that feels normal to you, but as you move your fingers up towards the neck where it pinches down on the projectile, the bullet itself, it feels much colder, and the bullet itself is almost too cold to touch. Like your fingers instantly go numb when like touching the actual projectile part of this cartridge.
So it's got a cold tip.
A very cold tip.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
I say
that's
thank
good.
you. I might come back again for any other castings. Was it easy or?
Well, it was a bit tricky on the first one, I won't lie, but once I got the process and figured out how it, wanted me to weave it on in there, I'd be happy to
Thank
do
you.
it again.
What?
I'll see how these three work, and I'll let everyone know how good your enchanting are.
Thank you kindly. Be safe with that dragon now.
We'll try.
If I had to guess, how hard do you think it would, just based off my experience, be to like do exactly what she did, and how much it would cost? I'll roll Arcana if you need me to.
Roll Arcana.
I want to grab my other D20.
It ain't hot.
That's why I grabbed the other D20. I have a natural 20, so a 29.
I'll tuck you in here in a minute. Go
Holy
get in bed.
shit. Okay, so
I'll tuck you in here in a
for
minute.
the
Go get in bed.
29, you think that it might take you, and I mean take you I would say a full day with a minimal cost of like 25 gold. And when I say a full day, I mean like literally you spend like
24 hours.
not 24 hours. What's
Like,
a reasonable
from a
time?
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Going
Maybe
9 to 5.
maybe more like 9 to 7. Like a full 10
Oh.
hours.
Whoa.
I'll be right back. Carry on with the story. I just got to tuck in the kiddos.
Okay, say goodnight to the kiddos for me.
Just
I
like
like
for
it, though.
1 bullet or 3 bullets?
I would say for your first
I got a
one,
bullet with your name on it.
just one, because it's going. You understand the concept, but it's one of those things where you have book knowledge, not shop knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Or not on the job. So I would say after the first one, it would speed up a bit. But every time you switched it up, like, tried ice, it would take you 10 hours for the first one. If you tried fire, it would take you 10 hours for the first one. If you tried lightning, it would take you 10 hours for the first one. You know what I'm saying?
So I have a rough idea.
Yeah. You could do it. And I would say much like anything else, the more you do it, the more that time would drop, but the cost would stay about the same. Just because that's materials, that's things that need to be consumed into the projectile itself.
I have an idea of what materials it would be.
We'll just call it spell components right now because I got no clue.
Why, Swift? Are you planning to make more of their frost bullets or elemental bullets?
Yosef's magical necromancy bullets.
Listen, I'm just saying, necromancy bullets sounds pretty cool.
Or the other thing that I'm going to ask you to do later
Radiant
on.
bullets. Radiant bullets would be nice.
that
Tracers.
I still haven't yet
No, I
heard
was,
a
A
confirmation from
radiant bullet
Polo.
would be a tracer.
no, I was talking about like radiant damage.
I know, like divine, radiant,
Yeah.
light. Yeah, tracers.
Oh shit. But anyways, what did you want, Cute?
I said in a little later, I'm gonna ask you to try something, but also, I'm guessing Polo's silence from my question about it. And either taking that as that sounds good
What was your question?
about my statement, what I was asking Joseph. Get to
I
that
must have
point.
missed that. What did
What is it that you're asking?
It's about the
Oh.
thorium.
Thorium bullets.
Oh,
Not
That's a
thorium
s-
bullets. Not thorium bullets. It's something else. I was gonna.
What?
you're gonna you and Yosef will have to have that conversation.
About what?
Well, Thea's been dreaming up some crazy ass shit that I'm
no.
kind of excited for.
At least it isn't me. At least it isn't mithril bullets.
Actually, that'd be a cool thing. What
See,
about silver bullets?
should I tell him, Polo, or wait?
If you want to.
You should wait because Thea, I don't think would have this idea right now.
Okay. Well, I meant like, should I
Alright.
tell him above table what it is, not in
No,
character?
no, wait. Keep
Okay.
it a surprise. Jeez, man,
Okay.
have some patience.
You just have to wait.
Okay, fine.
Hey,
I-
okay.
I'm
Alright, fine.
focused
It's not like
on
I
my
want
own
to know or
project right
anything.
now. Okay.
No. Tell him after the game, okay? But tell him
Okay.
after. Then you two can come up with some sort of wacky shit to make it happen and make it sound like it happened in game naturally.
All right.
All right. So with that being said,
Somebody's tired.
this is actually normal.
Yeah.
We encouraged the audience originally to take a shot every time I yawned, but people were having alcohol poisoning, so we stopped doing that.
Yeah, because this man cannot stay awake to save his life.
It's not staying awake. I just can't stop yawning.
Okay, listen. I think the reason you yawn is because you don't use your lungs enough. So it's like we're gonna have to make you yawn.
That's probably very true. My breathing is a bit trash right now. So with that being said, gather up all your stuff. You get your bullets.
Better Waterstone.
Right, you got your water stones. 3 of them, or just 2 of them are. I thought you said 2.
Yeah, he got 2 of them.
Right, and remember, each stone contains, when broken, 120 gallons of water.
Yep.
Alright. So with that being said, you make your way back to the Great Turtle, which is still mourned in its birth in the ever expansive yards and docks of Beta Colony. It definitely looks like the Great Turtle is gearing up to head out for another cargo mission, supply run, what have you. And you see all the usual suspects, but on deck you see 2 new faces. Somebody dressed to the nines in what would be a naval officer's uniform of the Commonwealth Navy. And then someone else who looks like either his assistant or someone else in the service. And they are currently chatting up on top of the forecastle by the helm with Rack Wraithraiser himself and his officially not, but technically is second in command.
Not
Third.
officially.
Third in command,
Draku's going to see this.
right?
Is Draku, and he's going to go over there because he feels like he needs to be involved in this.
Okay. So you walk aboard the Great Turtle. Everybody else kind of trailing behind you. Everybody, gives you space. A couple people, reach up, give that sign of respect, where they, tip a hat that's not there. And you ascend the stairs up onto the forecastle at the front of the ship, and you see these 4 individuals standing and chatting. And as you walk up, you overhear, Mr. Wraithrazor, we understand that you might be familiar with the entity known as Rasputin, and we've been told by some of your colleagues, one Dr. Noel Bones, that you have personal experience, and we were sought your way because you might have information and a system that might finally put an end to the scourge of the sea lanes. And, Rack, noticing you, says, Drake, come here. And, walks up, you guys dump each other, do whatever you do.
Captain.
This fine gentleman here from the Commonwealth Navy has a job for us.
What?
No, I don't know if it's definitely going to concern the ship, and I know you guys are about to head inland, but he says we might finally be able to get that weird green thing that they call Rasputin.
I think I remember that kind of.
Yes, the officer speaks again. Yes, it was disclosed to us that you, with the findings from the wreck of the Edify and their theories on it being in another dimension, along with the map of the unfamiliar nautical waters. And he spreads the map up on the table and says, we believe that if we have something that can get us there, we believe that is where, if we struck a blow to this entity, it would stay there. Maybe even sink there. Finally sink there. We have dispatched and organized a task force to accompany you, and we hope that with whatever this device is that you have aboard this fine ship here, and he looks around to, all the modifications that have turned this, pleasure yacht into, a pocket battleship.
Pleasure yacht?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he built it with his own hands.
Oh, but okay, never mind.
Get your
I'm
mind out of
pissed.
the gutter.
No, come on. A private yacht is called whatever. A private sailing vessel.
Based off I'm gonna say I am hearing this shit, or I'm looking at them and I can read lips.
Everybody can hear this.
I'm gonna walk over to Rack and Draco. Are they in a small little huddle?
No, kind of, but it's like an open talk around the map table, right behind the helm.
Just lore knowledge, real quick. Based off what we received, we never really received any direct information how to take care of it. Just that it came from another dimension or parallel universe, or whatever you want to call it.
You are correct.
Even if we destroy it there, it's not a guarantee that it will,
It's not a guarantee.
So, okay. Then I'm going to look at the Navy man and does he have a rank that I notice?
What is with you in ranks?
Well, it's military respect.
I would say you've been around enough. Your various trading vessels have been searched enough that you recognize his rank as a fleet admiral.
Okay. Admiral, sir.
Or not fleet, just admiral. Just
okay, Admiral, sir.
Yes, good sir.
Within due respect, I honestly don't think this is probably the best idea what to do, because based off all of current knowledge and plus the stuff that was recovered, that even if you destroy the Rasputin, every time it gets destroyed, it comes back as what destroyed it. Correct?
Yes, that is correct from everything we've seen.
So, would it be the best idea to destroy it and then it become the same thing that it just destroyed, and now it's even more powerful than it was previously?
Yes, but the ability to go to this abyssal plane, as was described in the reports from the Edify, we fear that this might be the same rules don't apply. At least we're not sure. Maybe if we strike it down there and it comes back, we would have better understanding of how it works, or could see it firsthand. Maybe even take the vessel over.
So
we don't know.
Gambling on a maybe.
Strong maybe. Also, there some disturbing information I have for your captain. Something on a more personal
Oh no.
level.
Oh no.
Oh, please tell me, Rack, you beautiful bastard.
You wrote it down.
I'm looking for a name.
I know the name you're talking about. I don't remember his name.
Do you know his name?
Let me look at my old character sheet. I might have it written down. I know who you're referring to. It is old captain, right?
His old captain and his old ship.
Arg.
It was like... It sounded like a... What did it sound like? It didn't sound... Was it... Because did it sound like... It wasn't jihad, but it sounded like it.
it was a Middle Eastern name, because it's off of a book.
Right.
That I don't know the name of the book. That
Draku obviously remembers.
Damn, I wish I would have wrote this down.
if I had the old website, I could tell you because he wrote everything down.
Yeah, it was in the backstory.
Yeah, I read it. It was a cool backstory
It
too.
was very cool.
I don't know. It was like Captain. Oh shit. Oh,
We'll just say Jalad.
yeah, Jalad. Captain Jalad, I guess.
That sounds right. And his ship was I can't remember.
We're terrible at writing things down.
Yeah, which is funny because I've gotten so much better. But I thought I was almost positive Jacob would have written it on his character sheet. I know he wrote literally a document. I was hoping he would have a link or something to said documents. But whatevs. All's well. Anyway, it appears that an old acquaintance of yours, Captain Jalad of I don't remember the name, but that very gold-trimmed ship has, for once we've seen very suspicious behavior from this Rasputin, and it did not sink your friend, but it took it with it back to this place.
Oh, shit.
We don't know why, and that's why we want to gamble now, rather than waiting. One of these is bad enough, as you may know, and two of these is... Well, we don't want to think about that. And Rack looks at you guys. I know, my friends, you have a dragon to kill. I'd love to come with you, but I think you can understand I have to go.
It is the way.
Oh, it is not the way I want.
Hey, man, we know those turtles. You gotta get them turtles.
Well,
Fuck
if you
that,
ever need
turtles.
a fast escape, how to use that device.
I nudge Thia. Because this captain
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
fucking know about this
Well,
stuff,
I
right?
think that.
I
Well,
think
I
I
think
was
it was
talking to Raph.
kind of talked in. I think it was kind of like insinuated in the report. That's the way that we have to get to this dimension. So,
Essentially, they don't know what the nautical displacement device is, but it was strongly recommended that it is aboard this ship, and it will get this ship and other ships to the abyssal plane of existence.
if I remember, right, did you ever specify how many ships it could take?
I never did,
It's because we don't know.
because it just adds to the casting time of the effect. What did I say? For every ship linked up, it added another 12 seconds. So essentially, it could take, a minute for everybody to warp. It could take 12 seconds to get one ship in, or like 2 minutes to jump a battle group in.
Mhm.
And
Well-
it looks like they're going with Plan B.
So they
Uh,
they know about the device, but they don't know well, they know that we have something that can do that. They just don't know what the device
How
is.
to use it.
So me saying
Well-
that wasn't really new
Yeah,
news to
no,
them.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I actually don't think I've seen it if you're trying to keep it secret. And certainly Rack's not sharing anything, but he does seem eager to go.
Well, is Saluzin up there?
Losing is right here, standing right next to him.
Okay. I look at Rack and we do that fucking bro fist thing.
Right?
And, I tell him, I was like, you need to save your turtle brethren and that one ship that nobody can remember the name of. But while I am on the turf and you are on the surf, I will relinquish my first mate.
No more elegant words have ever been spoken.
My first mating to Saluzin until I come back. I look at Saluzin.
I am honored to receive this title, and I will do my utmost best to hold the fine example you've set for the crew.
Do daddy proud.
But
Sir. She says, like, she was about to just say it, and then she's like, oh, what? But, like, not to make it any more awkward.
it's Draku. You don't question Draku.
Why am I so dumb?
Also, Miss Starfinder, to sweeten the pot, if you will. Should this mission prove successful, we have prepared a statement to indict and reinstate you as new evidence has become available that your discharge was very much in the wrong. The fleet would like you back, should you be willing to accept. And like you just see her face is like a wash of emotion, absolute ecstatic joy, pure rage that it took this long, and like the sadness of the idea of leaving this ship and crew, which she has kind of helped in the third slot, make into a fighting unit. He looks at him and says, it sounds like we will have to succeed first before I'm given a choice. Yes, this was the stipulations of the deal. I'm sure you can understand. And should it prevail, I know that it is a sore spot in our history, but the preambulate would be yours once again.
The other
And
boy
she-
says,
He says, I will think about this, and thank you, sir.
I say they won't have a finer captain at the helm.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Master Draku.
That just made it weirder.
That's his title.
It made it worse. I don't care.
You're talking about the old conversation. Okay.
Yeah, why is your head still in the gutter? Come on.
It's not. It's not.
sorry, we have one viewer, so I've been trying to catch him up with
That poor fucking soul.
Pretty much. Let's be
Anyway.
honest.
With that,
We're pretty sorry of a party.
Susanna turns to Rack with almost now like a pleading expression, and he like waves her off and says, "Don't even need to ask. I'm in." And he says, "But if you give me a second, I have some business I need to attend to before we discuss how we're gonna kick some ghost butt." Then, the two people kind of step back, and he turns to Sluzin and says, "Could you fetch Bethany and retrieve the project I've asked her to work on? I think it's time." And like you see like this shit-eating grin of a smile come across her face, and she goes, "Aye, sir," and disappears to below decks. And Wrath rack
Who's Dex?
below decks, below
Oh.
the. Never mind. And he addresses you all and says, "My friends, it's been one whack shit broke dick of a journey we've all been on. I couldn't have been more happy to be with you people the whole way."
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like,
You think we're gonna sink over there? And he
No,
kinda
not
that
thinking
was
about. I mean,
above
like,
table.
are
above
you
table.
like leaving so we don't have a boat anymore?
Yeah, well, we have to travel inland anyways. Tia, chill your fur.
It's gonna take like a whole month.
We don't have to sail to the ethereal plane of existence. We just pop in and wait around, kick some ass, and then pop on out. When you come back, we'll be here.
You better be here.
Hell yeah, how else are you gonna get around the world to fight whatever this shit is that's coming for us?
Right?
And also the boat money.
Yeah, Thea, we'll get you paid.
God, you always lift up your jaw. Quit drooling.
Alright, this bell's too heavy. It's been ringing all day over here.
I flick the bell.
Ding! Thea, that's pretty loud in your ears. Anyway, Rack says, well, it only seems fitting that I will be very much in my element and you have to fight a dragon. So with that being said, I think there's some things I can give you to make your lives a little bit easier. Why does he have 1 pound of kelp and 4 crab arms?
It's
Listen.
I can hear.
5 pounds Oliathan meat.
Oh, I remember.
We were supposed to
okay.
The crab arms were from me.
Okay, yeah. The crab arms are from the Leviathan meats whenever we killed the big ass thing.
Right, so that's...
That was
we're
dinner.
We're gonna retcon and say we cooked and eat that, because that was like a month ago, so...
Oh,
He preserved it. He salted it.
Okay,
You can't preserve crab meat, my guy.
No, it's not crab meat. It's
crab meat,
Leviathan.
It's a big-ass fish.
yeah.
So anyway,
It was good eating too.
Yeah, so he gives you like a pack of essentially salted jerky Leviathan
I'm
for the
nice.
road.
Awesome.
Also, at this point, everybody else, kind of the crew, has been brought to attention by the curiosity of whatever the hell's going on here. And also, Diane isn't anywhere to be found, but Lucy and Noelle have come up onto the deck as he hands you all the jerky. He gives you not gonna give you a Speedo.
I already have one. It's cool. I'm wearing it right now.
Okay.
Oh shit, no, that's about all he's gonna give you guys. And he's going to hand over his greater healing potion to you.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
And he is not going to hand over his Star of Altera, because he's
No.
going to keep that in case he really needs it.
He does need it.
Gonna need it.
Right?
And so as he hands this stuff over, he's not going to hand over any money because he needs that to outfit the ship. And so from his quiver, and I say quiver, and it's like a giant quiver because it holds javelins, as Lucy walks up, he's going to turn to her and say, "Just the person I want to see." And he's going to pull out the Spear of the Charge, and he's going to say, "I think you're going to need this a bit more than I do," and tosses it to Lucy, who catches it and silently signs like a nod of thanks, and then they do like a such Yeah, like essentially a bro fist, but it's more like they shoulder check into each other as you do. And he's gonna check over the other two. It says, "I think I'll keep these last one, especially since they're both flame based. That doesn't sound like it'll help you too much."
No. Does he have any fire resistant potions?
No.
Who needs fire resistance?
Haven't needed to be fire resistant until now, and I'm afraid. He has always been my fire resistance potion.
Who had the just real quick question, I'm sorry.
When
Who
you
had
need fire
the
resistance
Who had
potions.
the elemental jacket?
I have it in the back of a holder.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Also, one of you still has the jars. Oh, those are yours, Joseph.
What?
No.
No, those are Rax, right? Because he's gonna do crazy shit. No, they're
Drake is.
By God.
He's gonna do crazy shit. Same thing. You guys were both insane.
I appreciate it.
All right. So with that, kind of you start to see a lot of the crew either stop what they're doing or like slow down to watch, as you see Susanna Delusion, yep, return onto the deck with the ever grumpy gnomish teenage girl grifter named Bethany, who perpetually has a very bad resting bitch face. And she's holding something that is essentially wrapped up so you can't see what it is, but it doesn't look solid or rigid. Whatever it is, it's probably some kind of cloth. And she, the two of them walk up, and she opens the bag and shows the inside to just Rack. And she says, "It took me all night, but it's done, and I will admit," and you see like this crack of a smile crawl across their face. It looks good. You'll be happy, Captain." And he says, "Very good." Says, "Bethany Sluzen, if you'd be so kind as to hoist the colors." And at that, like, her and the other girl turn around and make for the mainmast as, like, Susanna starts out, shouts, essentially calls the crew to attention, and everybody, like, snaps to it and files to the gun rails on the side of the ship, looking at the mainmast. And Rack says to you, all of you guys, as you watch this action happen, "I feared something like this would split us apart, but I'm always a part of this team, and I want everybody else on the seas to know it." And you see as a couple crewmen come to assist these two gals as they pull out first a white flag that has been painted much like the armbands that every cruise wears, except for there is now the symbols changed a bit. There is a picture of a turtle, and slightly beneath it, instead of crossed swords, there's crossed spears. And they clip that to the mainmast yard. And the next thing they pull out is a 1.5 by 8 foot long black silk pennant. Like this big long streamer. And written on this pennant in white, this very beautiful kind of timey-wimey nautical themed font is the word Indomitable Few.
Yes.
And they clip that above, and you hear Susanna say, "Hoist the colors," and they run it up, and this thing takes to the wind and flies for all to see. Your very own Admiralty pennant, flying proudly above the great turtle, to the cheers of the crew. And Rack looks down, or looks at all of you and says, "You will see that again. You will see me again," and kind of goes for you, Drake, you with that forearm to forearm shake, like a super badass man shake.
Yeah.
And essentially bids you all a farewell.
Hopefully he doesn't notice that I'm erect.
He He might
It's
be
a-
a bit too.
Our dicks cross and like that
Whoa!
fucking meme.
Wait a minute.
You've never seen that meme?
No, I don't want to see that meme.
Oh, it's like where the guys are like doing the bro fist and their dicks are doing the bro fist.
No, it's not.
I did not want to hear that.
Oh, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna send a picture.
Oh no! What the hell?
It's not porn. It's a fucking drawing meme.
Also, it's hentai.
It's not,
Oh my God.
Jesus.
It's cartoon porn.
For once, this was not my fault.
Sure.
Let it be known. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are so funny.
What the fuck's going on? I'm just new to this shit. What the fuck?
Garbius is like, what did I sign up for?
Okay, retcon that, but yes, fucking shit. If you don't know the fucking meme, then it doesn't work.
I'm so happy. I've never been more happy to not know a meme. Oh, that is so funny. Probably true, but hilarious.
I think I'm the only one besides you that actually knows.
Okay, thank you, love. Jesus.
Sad thing is, it didn't come from you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
No.
Okay, before first off, I was in the army, so I have a lot of friends that send me dumb shit.
That's
so-
true. That's true. Never mind.
That's awesome. And also probably sad at the same time.
Babe, you might actually be able to find this meme better than I can, because I think Google's looking at me very strange.
I think I
They're
deleted
just
it.
looking at you
Oh,
like,
I might have got full.
This guy
insane?
Have you guys ever watched that comedy skit of like people like googling shit on Google? It's like a literal guy who's Google, and then like there's people that sit down at the desk and it's like Google's random shit.
And to be perfectly honest, I got it sent to me with the quotes of, "Too bad you don't have a dick. We could do this."
Too bad you can't
What?
dick on it.
No,
That's not surprising me. Everything I've heard from my cousins in the army, it's pretty gay.
In the army, you're instantly
We used to
gay.
have Man Love Thursdays, so
Yeah.
that in mind.
do what? You had a
Man,
what Thursday?
they used to have Man Love Thursdays.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
But
no.
at least you're not nearly as gay as the Marines are, so.
No, that's the Navy. That's the Navy.
It's them too. They're pretty gay.
Well, Marines are anyway.
just
we're
the
getting
Navy.
sidetracked. Yeah, all the seamen running around.
Alright,
And
seamen
that does
swam.
include the
What's
Marines.
wrong?
Yeah, that does include the Marines. Anyways,
That does-
okay,
yeah.
so yeah.
All right. So anyway,
Sorry,
with
viewer.
that as
We never
No,
get
we're
off
not.
this track.
We're not.
as the
Sorry.
Admiralty pennant flies, your colors, your team name first revealed to the world on its essentially its maiden voyage to go kick ass in another plane of existence. Brack Wraithrazor turns to you with a wicked grin and says, "Now, if you'd be so kind, could you get your shit off my boat?
Well, good thing I didn't set
If you
up.
can't take it all with you, we will store it for you, of course. But I'm gonna need every inch I can to pack this thing full of powder and supplies.
I have a problem.
Your coffin's gotta go, Yosef.
Damn.
I don't know what's in them, and I don't want to know, but they gotta go. They're
Does he say
cracking
that
up gun
in-
number 2.
Does he say that in front of
He does say that.
Nylabone and Lackey?
Yep.
I already spilled the beans on that one.
Yeah, this isn't a surprise. They know you had coffins.
Okay, no, okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna real quick run off the ship and go find a storage space.
That has already been provided.
Thank God. Okay, that's where I'm gonna go put all my shit.
Yeah, essentially they get like a rent-a unit or whatever, or
The
like a
equivalent.
pod,
I think it'd be like a warehouse.
a mini storage. Yeah, essentially a warehouse. And they leave like a lot of stuff, like a lot of like cargo and like trophies and stuff from some of the fleet actions or some of their combat actions that they've been doing. They're gonna leave just to make sure that the deck is clear. There's nothing going to be in the way. Some of those collapsible walls
Mhm.
are going to be taken out of the ship permanently to clear the gun deck, so they don't even have to mess with it if they have to go. They have to get hot like right away.
Also, all my research is coming off the ship with me.
Yep, all
Every
Diana's essentially
single-
Diana's laboratory at the front is being yoinked right on out of
Well,
there.
but she has like a bag of holding that just like it. She could just like put it in there,
Right,
right?
she starts filling her purse with everything that she thinks she wants to take to go.
It's like Hermione fucking Granger, but
Yeah, only better.
yeah.
So much better.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
Why did you say it like that, Polo?
Do I?
There's something very wrong with us
Okay,
if you
so
all haven't figured it out.
How many pigeons?
What?
How many pigeons?
You have two
What?
birds left, Lilith.
I have 2 birds left. I need you to put them in the bag of holding. One of them is Chirp.
Okay, so Chirpy and other pigeon. Do they die in the bag of holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am not putting them in the bag. Chirpy lives.
Sure.
Chirpy
Also,
is
I still
on.
need to do that roll.
Chirpy is now on my shoulder. Like a
Listen, I
parrot.
can make.
Yeah,
Listen.
hey, as you guys are, declare what shit you want to take with you and what shit is going to stay. Make a note somewhere on your character sheets or somewhere else so you know what is on the Great Turtle. Or, sorry, what is in storage and what is on your person for the trip ahead.
Listen. All my shit
Can-
is on my person, other than the coffins.
Okay, cool.
Same. My ball
Uh,
yard.
I
Make
fastened the bird to my bird.
Can you what?
I fastened the cage to my bird.
Oh, okay. The
Want to
cage.
strap Chirpy and the other bird's cage to the back of Kali.
Yes.
Stay
Yeah,
strapped or get
sure.
clapped.
There it is. Make a. Oh shit! What's this gonna? Let's call this a. I treat not tying as survival. So let's make a survival check.
Lexi, back on the fucking chair. Lexi, get off the fucking chair. Lexi, get down.
Hello, is that you?
Ugh.
Is this you in this image?
What image?
I'm gonna send it to you privately.
Are you texting this to me?
Yep.
Okay.
Survival?
Yo or Thea.
Did you say survival?
Yes, I said survival.
Okay.
Make a. Let's see. For you, it would be. What would be building something for you?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Like, what are you talking about? Building?
Thea's gonna work with Cliff, the shipwright, to essentially affix his carrot burlap bag as a brass catcher.
Would that be like a intelligence?
Well, if you're
Uh,
building
yeah,
it,
let's
you're
call
using handwork.
Huh?
It's the know-how to do it.
Yeah, you know what? Make an intelligence check with advantage because the Cliff Black Thumb is helping you.
All right, so intelligence. So 18.
Okay, what was the purpose of sending me this picture, Swift?
Because I don't know.
Yes, why not?
You were talking about Hermione Granger, and I had a meme about Emma Watson.
Oh no.
It's not nearly as bad. I was confused actually because it was so. Oh my god!
She just got it.
I just saw the dick thing. It's so wrong. Who thought of this?
So the viewer wants to know what gun system we are using.
World War One technology.
We are using in the DM's guide for 5th edition. In the back, there is a whole page dedicated to cannons, explosives, and firearms.
There's your answer.
Yes.
You don't have to sound like a
we're
dick
not
to them.
using
God.
any of the sharpshooter rules that Critical Role came up with because they wouldn't necessarily be applicable, and I think they would clutter things up just a bit too much for right now. So we're gonna keep it crisp and simple.
That's a
With that,
disturbing
Chris Hansen.
meme that's in the group chat.
that is so wrong. All right. So anyway,
I tried to describe what it was. Y'all just weren't catching it.
I mean, I can't imagine how you say, my dick and your dick are gonna handshake. I mean, what, who thinks of this?
Now you have a visual
Military
representation.
man. That's who thinks this shit up.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Anyway, back. That's so
What
wrong.
the fuck did I get myself into?
Welcome.
I'm asking my
Welcome to the group.
Yeah, welcome to the abominable few. We are the few because nobody else wants to hang out with us.
Yeah, nobody else wants to be.
I looked in the group chat. God damn it, I saw it too.
Alright, with that being said, you guys work to get your shit unloaded. Cubed, or Thea, I should say, roll intelligence with advantage.
I did.
'cause You
Already
okay? What'd
did
you
that.
get?
I got 18 with advantage.
Alright. Cliff comes to the understanding that a piece of wire needs to be made to hold the bag open, and so the brass will always eject in there, and it kind of flops off to the side like a beret. But you have a carrot burlap bag secured quite snugly with screws that go into like the metal of the wood, or the wood that screws that go into the wood of the stock, not the stock, but like the hand grip under essentially the body of the rifle, right under the ejector.
I've already had a fork for the bottle. Oh no, I'm
And
gonna stop
it
drinking.
works. It's great. It's solid. It's secure. If it gets bent, you can just bend it back up into shape. It's not going to suffer any jams because you rolled high enough. There will be no further issues. All brass will be collected. We don't need to talk about this again.
Okay.
2 seconds later, but what about no?
Hey, how does this work?
When do
No
I
exact.
get paid?
No exact. It's gonna be 2 seconds later.
All right. With that being said, is there anything else anybody would like to retrieve? Anything you would like to declare that you're storing in the conveniently allotted space that the Great Turtle is currently leasing?
I am grabbing
Hey, I rolled a 12.
What was the 12 for? Oh, to
for the
secure
birds.
it? It's kind of sus. It's you think it'll hold for now, but maybe you
bird's the
might want to
imposter.
get the cage is the imposter. Yeah. It might be good for a while, but you might need to recheck it later, or maybe get something a bit better made for it.
The fuck should I do with my owl?
Owl can go with you. I mean,
I
unless you don't want to take your owl with you.
don't see why not.
Leaves it in the storage. No food. No water.
Sit here. There's other birds if you need to eat it.
What's your owl's name, by the way?
BLs.
BLs.
As in Beelzebub, but without the bub at the end.
You know what he's talking about, bub.
Bruh.
Elves. Thou.
Beelzebub. My name is Satan.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Oh God, Stephen Lynch, come on, man.
Alright. No more dick shaking memes if that's what it's going to equal
No,
to.
no, no. He's a comedian. He's
Okay.
a singing comedian.
Well,
Alright. So
we
with
have
that,
everything?
is there anything else you guys need to do with or aboard the crew or the Great Turtle itself?
I believe I have everything. I get my sleeping pack and everything like that. Diana is coming with us, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I gotta have my bow thing, you know.
Right.
And yeah,
You can sleep on the couch.
rude. I do ask if anybody needs anything, has something that's small that won't kill itself if we put it in the bag of holding, to let me know, and I will put it in the bag of holding.
No. I don't think so.
Then I am good to go on Greg the Warhorse.
Greg
Okay.
the Warhorse.
Greg
the Warhorse.
the motherfucking Warhorse.
I didn't name mine because I don't believe in naming animals.
Well,
Oh,
the reason
I
why
guess
Greg
I'm
the
walking.
Warhorse has his name Greg the Warhorse is
Um,
because Lucas gave it a very strange name and
a very
Didn't-
cool name.
a very cool name.
Didn't
and
Lilith
Greg
at
who-
one point have a horse?
I think all of you guys, because there's Greg the Warhorse, and then I think between the four of you, there are 2 other horses that you guys own. Because Zimzalabim is Placidity.
Yeah.
He's dipped out.
I know I bought a regular horse.
Right.
Yeah, I think Lilith had a horse before she got Kali,
Yes.
and we probably brought the horse back.
So we
Or-
could.
No, I do not remember that. So you probably actually have one more horse than you need.
I
because
think
of-
I rode with somebody.
Right.
How they did it. The smaller people rode with doubled up.
But who would you have rode with? Because we had Rack on his own horse, you had Draco with Diana, me and Thea, and then they left you, so you had to grab your own horse.
Yeah. So you guys have 3 horses.
Well,
Greg the
also, I think
Warhorse
we
and-
had Rack too, right?
Yeah, so
So
yeah,
Rack
Rack
had
had to
his
have
own
his own
horse.
horse.
And Rack would give that horse to you guys.
Okay.
You guys have that horse. And
So out
you
of
see
everybody, we have enough horses.
that
Yes.
it appears it won't be an issue as you're checking them out from your stable, because you look and you say, "Oh shit, what about the cleric and the paladin?" And you see as Lucy pulls out her holy symbol, the
And then
silver.
they just summoned for one, yeah.
Yeah, and this horse is actually very elegant. It's black with white spots, and on its mane, on both sides, there is a curled section of like very hot pink hair that curls into like a twist. And you see as this ethereal horse go from corporeal to opaque and go to looking like a normal horse. And she kind of approaches it from the front and brushes it, and scratches its head. And
Is this
You-
Nylabone or is this Lackey?
this is Lucy doing this.
Okay.
And then you hear Noelle say, "It's good to see you again, Turbo," and also pets the horse. We will be fine for our means of transportation.
Okay. So everybody's got a horse or a bird.
You
We have a spare horse.
okay. There's the ethereal horse where the paladin and the cleric are. Kali can hold Lilith plus someone
One.
light.
I'm in halfway.
normally
I don't
take-
think I'm gonna be light.
No, you will not. That's above Kali's.
I mean, I would probably be light, Thea would be light,
Right.
Diana would
As
be light.
Normally I take Diana because she
Rude.
has Cindy.
Rude.
That's true.
Boy, I'm fixing to come in there and beat your ass.
Okay.
Do it.
I
Do
I walk
I also have
Diana
message.
over to Kali, give her a kiss on the cheek, and help her get on Kali.
She gives you one back on your cheek.
Hey. Giggity.
Giggity.
Curiously red in the face, but she returns your infections and says, "Thank you. I think I can take it from here."
Mm-hmm. I will be thinking of you.
Oh, come on. We all
Dude, you're
love this
definitely
except
sleeping
for
on the couch
Rachel.
tonight.
Okay, and I'm gonna awkwardly walk back to my horse.
Okay.
Come on, Greg. I give him a kiss on the cheek too.
Okay. He licks you.
Yeah. Oh, what? Do I?
No.
All right. I try to think to Greg the Warhorse, and I try to communicate with Greg the Warhorse.
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh Jesus! Freaking Arcana.
You know what? Can I guide him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No. Not ooh. Animal handling, please.
Yeah,
Animal hand. Fuck. Hold on.
it's wisdom.
Oh, Oh, is it wisdom?
It
It is
is.
wisdom.
Animal handling is
Oh,
wisdom.
fucking shit.
It's a
and
lot
guidance-
better.
And is guidance a +4?
No, it's a 1d4.
Oh yeah, a D4. Okay.
Plus a d4.
What the fuck?
It's 26.
Don't fuck Greg. No.
So you kiss Greg, he licks you, and then you're like, holy shit, I know what this means. So you grab Greg's face and you go forehead to forehead, and you think, what are you are you trying to listen or are you trying to communicate?
Trying to communicate.
Okay,
Like-
what do you say to Greg the Warhorse?
We are like me and you are one team. I
As bad
move,
as how I
you
thought it was gonna
move,
be.
we move. We are one solid unit. Together, we will face the world. And we got this.
And you hear
Nay.
not a sound, but a thought that pops into your head that you are almost 100% positive was not of your own thinking. And it's one word, but it's together.
It's not nay.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
nay.
Come on,
Alright.
you rolled a 26. You really think I'm going to deny a man? Just a nay?
Yes.
Nay, nay.
Everybody do the nay nay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Zach.
God.
No. Get out of here.
All of a sudden, Tia takes a D4 of damage.
Psychic
I
damage.
stabbed Tia.
1d4 psychic damage.
Can I do the stabbing? Or no?
no, not yet, Scorpius, not yet.
Okay.
Oh.
So I hop on
Okay.
Direct to Warhorse.
Greg
Jesus.
I was drinking whiskey and it went down the wrong tube.
What?
I was drinking whiskey and it went run down the wrong tube.
Oh, Jesus.
somebody
Sorry.
fucked up in this group. Okay, so Greg the Warhorse
I'm not
with
drunk.
his
I've
with
had a
his
fourth of the
full
bottle.
plate armor is maxed to capacity. Greg is a strong Clydesdale, and the interlocking, essentially scale mail like plates that lock together to essentially turn Greg the Warhorse into essentially the medieval world's equivalent to armor, heavy armor. As Draku gets on top of his mount, Lilith and Diana will be taken to the air. That leaves two other horses to go between Thia and Yosef and Scorpius.
I'm gonna
So-
just take a regular horse.
Okay, you just have. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure all you have left is like the Appaloozas, which you rejected my really cool name. So
Hey,
Well,
I
actually-
did not reject the cool. Well,
I believe we
did,
have
but I
one
didn't.
other what the same type of horse that mine is because Rick had it.
oh shit. Okay, so
we
you
have no
have
Clydesdale.
you have
Yeah, so
another
you have
Clydesdale.
one other Clydesdale.
Right.
I just want a regular horse. I don't want the Clydesdale.
Okay, so
That means I'm stuck with Thea.
No, Thea usually rides with me.
I can read it or Yosef. So that means
You have your own
Morpheus
horse.
has your own horse.
Yeah,
And
Yep,
I don't
you
have
have
to ride with
very
a furry.
massive Clydesdale.
you're the
And,
other heavy
if you're
character.
ever so curious, you look at the bridle, and there is a brass plate, and his name reads Bosch.
Actually, wait, Scorpius, how tall are you?
I'm 6'10" with my horns.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
With his horns.
With my horns,
Okay.
without my horns are without my horns, I'm 6'4".
Still, oh fuck!
Yeah, he's tall. He's a tall boy.
So yeah, he should have the class.
Yeah, he gets the Clydesdale. Yosef, how tall is Yosef again? It's been a
How
minute.
tall is everybody?
That is a great question. Oh, Yosef is 6'1".
I'm smaller than Yosef. I'm 4'10".
Well, no
I
shit,
believe
you're-
I'm about 5'5".
I'm probably the smallest one in this group.
Yeah, you're only like 5 feet at max, if I remember right.
No, I'm 4'10".
Oh fuck, yeah.
Draku's 6 foot. around.
I'm
for
small.
the NPCs, Diana, the wizard, she wears like blue robes, but not like a full length robe, like a blue blouse and like tan. I don't want to say khakis, but it's got like the pants with like the riding boots kind of look going.
Yeah, but she got this massive chain though. Okay.
Chain? She doesn't have a chain.
Yeah, she does. That like basically Inquisitor chain that she's like part of the Emperor.
Oh, okay, yeah. She does have a chain, and it's got like a big gold eye.
Yeah. Like-
she is essentially think of her like she is an imperial auditor, which means she is like the right hand of the emperor.
So is
And
the eye
she is
like
the
the
abo-
Doctor Strange thing?
And
Not-
so is Dr. Noel Bones is actually
Yes.
above her,
Yeah,
or Nyla Bone, as I happily refer to her.
they
as.
kind of both are. They were both sent to help aid you figure out what the hell's going on with the world. So it makes sense that they both hold this position. They're not the right hand of the emperor, but they're the ears, and
Look-
they
look-
act with the authority of when needed.
Low key, like whenever you keep saying this chain, I keep imagining this stupid song that that came out. It's like, does your chain hang low?
Oh my
Does it
fucking
wobble?
god!
like
Fuck
it's-
that song and
Kill
fuck that
yourself
goddamn rapper.
right now.
Yeah.
Diana has a.
Get
If you've ever seen like Fantasia, she's got like the Mickey Mouse wizard hat
Uh-huh.
with like the blue field with like the gold stars on it and like the crescent moons and stuff. She
Bruh.
totally is rocking one of those. It's big, it's beautiful, it's fabulous.
Bruh.
Yeah, we do need to describe all our characters too, Scorpius.
Okay, I guess I'll knock the NPCs out. Diana is 5'4". She's kind of small. Human. And
Fun
looks to
size.
be mid-20s in her age. Her physical age. And also she currently has with her out. You know what? This is a good moment for some good character development. Drakeru, as Diana is getting onto Kali, she summons Chance, the black
no.
and yellow striped poisonous Gila monster,
Who doesn't like me?
who's warming up to you,
Oh, yeah.
and hands her beloved familiar to be your riding companion.
Fucking sweet.
And he kind of gives you the slow eye, kind of licks his chops as lizards do.
I was
It
about to
does the
say, don't
tongue
tell me it licks me.
It does not.
Okay.
Don't eat the bird. Don't eat the bird. Don't get
And
your shoulder.
anyway, he kind of scampers up on top of your shoulders and like wraps his torso around you and just kind of hangs there. Chance is a very lethargic creature when he's not trying to kill something, so he's just quite content to sit there. But I guess for all of you at home, actually, I have a picture of this said Gila monster, a Nevadian local. Where is he? There he is. Look at this boy.
Yeah.
This is a Gila monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're great. Don't fuck with them though. Their poison won't kill you, but it will make you
It'll,
want to
it'll
kill.
hurt like a bitch.
It will. It's. They deliver a small dose, but it's one of like the most lethal of lizards.
Yeah.
So anyway, you got Chance. He's chilling. He's just memeing up there, looking around.
Yeah.
You look over to. I already described Turbo, the horse. The good doctor, Noel Bones, is a 7-foot-tall female high elf.
Oh, shit.
Hi-oh.
I didn't know she was that tall.
Oh, she's big. She's not like, I would say her frame is athletic. She's not like bony for an elf, which is traditionally they go for a very lithe frame. She is athletic. She carries with her a staff, which does something very fun and special, but I won't spoil the surprise. And she wears very white, elegant robes that kind of make her already very pale skin even more pale. And she wears a breastplate that is etched into it is the symbol of Saren Ray. Her her holy patron, and she also carries with her what you've come to know in the ever evolving world as a doctor's bag. Standing next to her, her companion is a
Lackey.
5'0" human female paladin clad in full plate. And I would say from the waist to mid-thigh, it's not normal plate, it's chain. So it's a heavy chain skirt that keeps her lower torso and upper thighs protected, rather than the traditional hinging plates, giving her... It's very noisy, it's a lot like Thia's bell when she moves, but she has greater mobility and superior protection. The tabard that covers her plate armor is this really trippy, dazzle camouflaged looking thing. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. It's super fun. And hanging above that, on a chain that goes around her neck, is a similar holy symbol of Serenray, and she carries with her a shield and a spear. On her back is a quiver where she has placed the old spear she was carrying and is now carrying the one that Rack Razor gave her. And, excuse me, her helmet is of a very... How do I put this? It covers up, like, a lot of her face. Like, if she had it on, you really wouldn't know who or what she was, other than she was, like, kind of small, and probably humanoid. And it's got a blue, black, white feather, like big plumage that comes out off the top of her helmet. And she's currently got that slung under her shoulder. But why don't you guys take the time to describe the rest of yourselves?
After that, I have an idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why don't you describe yourself first?
The volunteer Thia.
Yeah.
Okay. Since my picture that I have already is not what I was going to describe it as, can you put up my token?
Yeah, I'll start slapping everybody down.
I forgot that was your token.
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
So...
Now imagine a big ass oversized bell.
yeah, I have that. I now have a bell. I got like 2.
Looks like one of the cat followers from fucking Monster Hunter.
I think it is.
Bruh.
I have 2 very large weapons that are like twice the size of me on the side of my back. I have daggers on the side. I'm very short, as you could tell.
Fucking midget.
And I want to make sure. Can I wear the cloak of invisibility, but just don't have it activated, or is it?
Yeah, no, that's how it works.
Okay, and I have a cloak on me as well. As of Joseph has yet to ask. I know. And then I have a backpack, which is also guns. Oh, and I also have my crossbow.
Shit, I forgot that Diana's character thing is Diana from Little Witch Academy. I forgot about that. It's too funny.
Emo, you gotta turn on push to talk or something. Move your mic farther away.
Lilith, you're next.
I was wrong. I'm 5 foot. I am the equivalent of looking like an abyssal demon. I have grayish skin that has black markings or scarification, whatever. But my horns start at my hairline. Not a little bit like a ram's horn. jet black, same as my hair. Wings, but some silk on that covers body. And on my right hand, I have a red P.
Like a tattoo. It's on the top of your hand, right? Like,
Right.
okay.
Also, I forgot to say I
You
have
would
brown
recognize this Scorpius as one of the Higgins Hub's house tattoos. Everybody who belongs to a house has one. And if I'm not mistaken, you have one too, or were you just visiting?
Me?
No, you were operating. You weren't staying. That's because you're from Athos. My bad. But you would know that the P is house porter, because on K-Line you saw a lot of their local ones.
Yeah.
So you would recognize that, as she is a citizen of the Higgins Hub.
Alright.
Hey, Polo.
What?
Did you see the message I seen in Discord? I want to actually change my token. I've been meaning to do it for a while.
Dude, to this edgy fuckboy?
Hey! At least he has a face. You fuck off. That's actually what he looks like.
Alright. Let me slap this edge monster up
You
here.
keep saying edgy. At least I'm not edgy as Thea, okay?
That's true, actually.
Fucking want to steal everything. I'm gonna do all this sneak attack damage.
Darkness, no parents. Actually, she's one of the few people that still has her parents.
Okay. Now.
Wow, a rogue that actually has their
I know,
parents.
right?
Oh shit.
But that was one of my stipulations too, because she's like, my parents died when I was young.
Okay, my first character had parents. You can fuck off.
Yeah, no.
You can put up my token if you want.
Hey, hold up. Technically, my parents are still alive too, dick.
No,
Never met my mom,
look,
asshole.
I just said when we first started.
But you guys aren't
half
rogues
the people
either.
Came to me and said, "Yeah, my parents died in some tragedy," and I said, back to the drawing board, as no dead moms. Come on. And so we got better.
Kind of, until you get to my character.
Yeah, well, yeah, but see, that was for you, it wasn't a lack of creativity.
Oh, okay.
For everybody else, it was an easy cop out that I said no way.
All right, Clover. Go ahead.
I'll describe myself. Actually, it goes in fucking detail because I'm an amazing person when it comes to writing shit down.
Okay. So that way, you guys
I'm
are familiar with them.
I'm a solid.
I
Yeah,
sent
I'm
you
a
something,
solid
Polo.
6'1".
I want to change my thing now.
I'm sorry.
not
I'm a solid 6'1". Basically, he wears a lot of simple black cloak, like a traveler's cloak that covers his body. And he just wears bland, commoner clothes. He doesn't really have he's not very eccentric with his outfits. The only thing you really notice, there's a necklace that you can kind of see in his under his collar. It is it's an unusual yellowish stone. To most people, they don't know what this stone is. It's actually thorium. And under that, he has a deep burn mark on his upper chest, of where the necklace is. He has a satchel over his right side, and it kind of doesn't waddle much whenever he walks. The way it's put on his person doesn't flap too much. And he has his walking stick is a quarterstaff. He looks fairly young. He has brown hair, green eyes, and he looks overall joyful.
I mean, if you want to make my picture a tad bit bigger, that is exactly what my character looks like because I commissioned that.
Actually, real cool.
Yeah.
And then you see my big old swole ass.
Actually, here, let me better describe. This is about what Draco looks like.
Bruh. Fucking
Super
chonker.
wide.
Chonker. Jesus.
Fucking
He's
big.
well, actually
fungus.
he is very broad. He is 6 foot tall, and he's very, very broad shouldered. He's about 260 pounds, but that 260 pounds is like solid muscle.
dense motherfucker.
He's a dense boy. He is wearing a red gi with black pants, with a furry looking belt, with a black shirt underneath his just like the picture. He does have his hair is solid black. He does actually have black eyes. He doesn't actually have any really like brown, or there's no real any other color. It is more like black towards the center of the eye, but you can still see the whites in it. He is wearing a cloak that is black and blue and purple and kind of glimmery and everything like that, along with some just beefy ass looking gauntlets that just look like they're just solid as fuck and gangster and really, but they fit his body very well.
I was gonna say the gloves are just that. The gloves are very form fitting.
Yeah.
Your old gauntlets were big chonkers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
These are
They form fit to my hands, and they kind of go up about mid, or a little bit beyond mid forearm. Right?
Yep.
They have all the rings.
yeah, they have
he
the
is
stripes.
he is wearing some fancy looking boots as well. But whenever you see his arms and his neck and his face and everything like that, he is covered in like tribal style tattoos, an homage to a culture that is nowhere near anything that you've ever seen on this plane. And also buried in between a lot of them, or scarred through them, or everything like that, he is filled with scars and blemishes and these things that are just all over him, all over his body, some over his eye, some over his, around his neck, all the way down his arm. It's pretty much tattoo scar. Just he's covered. He's been rode hard, put up wet a few times, and been in quite a few skirmishes and everything like that. Part of the time he might be drooling a little bit on himself, but randomly you'll hear these just bits of amazing wisdom out of him. Huge heart, kind of dumb. Forrest Gump personified to kick people's ass.
Definitely.
And every now and then you'll see some lovey eyes pointed towards Diana. And yeah, that's about what Draku looks like.
I'm sorry. I just started laughing after hearing the somewhat drooling.
he's not very smart, but he's.
I have 2 wisdom.
All right, and just for retrospect, this is actually a perfect description of what Rack Wraith Racer's character looks like. He's literally a blue crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh. A swole kobold. No.
Oh, yeah, Kobold. He's a
Dragonborn. Yeah.
But
Oh.
much like how I've heard some in the past take a more turtle-ish shape, he is more crocodilian in nature.
Interesting.
All
But
right.
yeah. And then the this person, this is Diana's symbol. This one is the good Dr. Noel's, because I grabbed that before she was, enlightened by the grace of the gods from the last campaign I played, and that is Lucy's symbol. So
Oh, okay.
that is what you guys will see.
Diana, Noel.
So Polo, about the comparison. Is that how on my back is kind of like the guns are crisscross and the crossbow in the
Where
middle?
this is on Discord.
No, it's on text.
Alright, hold on. It sounds my phone, so it would stop pinging like crazy. Stop looking at the.
Kind of like the guns are crisscross, and I'm guessing the crossbow is like up and down.
Yeah, something like that.
And the second thing is, I wanted to try something with the bell. I noticed
Okay.
I have bear fur or bear pellet. I was wondering if I can dampen the sound a bit. So I mean,
You want to make a mute for your bell?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can make.
Just stuff some cotton up in there. It'll
Yeah,
stop
pretty
the-
much. You like stuff a.
Well, it's gonna
You
fall
stuff
out.
some of this bear pelt you cut up and can like. Especially with some twine, tie it up in there so you just have this big ass bell, but it doesn't make any noise.
It
A
probably
bell of
still makes
silence.
it still probably makes some noise, but you have to be like in a close area.
It would be as loud as you touching a piece of metal, because that's as it's wrapped in a bear pelt, so it just kind of like it just make the noise of it making contact, but it wouldn't
Oh, I
ring.
kind of like the idea of I am the darkness itself, ring a ding ding.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well,
Don't
I also
change it,
don't want
Zach.
to. I don't want to have that disadvantage.
So doesn't want to die because he fails a stealth check.
Yeah.
I mean, Thea dies. It's just
Just-
another soul to harvest for my patron.
If you have any paper or leather or fur,
I would say the fur would be your best choice. That would deaden it almost completely.
you take off a chunk of your own fucking fur and stuff it in the bell.
I got bear
Just
pellet.
stuff your tail into the bell.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be a weird
Okay,
creature
so-
design right there.
if do I have to roll for anything, or just say I did that?
Down.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm not even gonna make you roll.
Okay, so I don't have that disadvantage anymore.
No.
Now I'm
Well-
just a really cute girl with a bell.
Jack is just like, why
If,
isn't your bell
you
working?
Have to put you have to put it in.
Yeah.
I would say that it would be,
Oh, okay.
let's call it a free action to.
Hate
stuff
to interrupt
that-
y'all, but good night.
Good night,
Good night.
I love you,
Rachel.
brother.
Thanks for joining us for as long as you
Yeah.
could. In fact,
I'll be
I
right
think we might wrap it up right quick here. So essentially, not an action, but we'll just call it something like a free action. You get into combat, you take out the little fur piece, and you put the moot on the bell. And
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just wondering Draku's reaction to that.
I'm mean mugging the fuck out of him.
I'm not gonna lie. Rachel has a good plan going to bed.
But we'll wrap it up in a bit. Is there any other descriptions that you want to add to your characters, or we get to move on?
Oh, I did actually have some stuff that I did put in storage. So I guess I cut up some bear pellet and I put the rest in the storage. And
Okay.
I'm bringing John Volkaiser's pillow that he gave me or something.
Okay.
So it's in my bag.
All right.
That's not creepy at all.
With all of your supplies loaded up, you mount up to your various rides, and you guys leave the northern gates, and then the northern sublet. Hold on. Farmlands of Beta Colony, and set off northbound into the hilled valley that will take you to the Great Plains of the centralized bowl of this great country. As you move north, the air ever becomes more acrid, burnt in smell and taste, and the sky begins to haze heavier as the sun goes from slightly obscured to taking on an ever more reddish bronze color and becoming easier and easier to look at as you move deeper and deeper inland. And I think that is a perfect place to end tonight's session.
Ah, smell of home. No.
Smells like home. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that was a little scatterbrained and discombobulated, but it always is. But we gotta
Welcome to what
introduce-
happens when you
I-
introduce a new character.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, I kind of threw everything for a fucking twist.
But I thought it was a good twist. I thought we wrapped up some stuff, we cleared up some stuff, we had a good time. I certainly laughed. This was about as funny as a session as the
Oh no! Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
baby. Do you have that picture still? You should post it.
I think I do. It's in one of the chats. I gotta go back and find it.
What's that fucker's name?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio. A while back.
Oh no.
A while back, we had a moment where they met this like really haughty business guy who was like mega in charge of like a big sex slave ring. And so they come in contact with him, and he's being all smug and shit. And so he's like a purple tiefling. And so next thing I know, I get a text in the D&D group chat, and one of these idiots took a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio holding up the martini glass, and they just quickly like MS Paint put purple all over his face and then sent it, and we lost it. We had to cut the session short. We couldn't do anything. I fell out of my chair. It was so damn funny.
Dare I ask?
Hey, if someone can find it, send it, because
I'm just stuck looking at the bros fucking thing. That
the dick shakers.
I don't.
I'm looking at all the pictures. We sent a lot of memes.
I'm concerned.
So many memes.
Yeah.
Dopey, this is beautiful.
Oddly enough, that picture wasn't the. There was another picture of that same bro
Alright,
thing.
well,
but
thank
it's a tattoo.
you, Crusader Boy, for joining.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I know it's a
Would you like me to send that one?
Weird stream,
No.
but
Kind of.
I
Why
hope
would
I see
anybody
you actually
tattoo that
next
to their
weekend if
body?
we actually
There's
stream.
one.
If I'm not live, there's no D&D.
Oh god,
Let
please
me
tell
see.
me one of you
But
guys
if you
has
want
the.
to watch me also
I'm
on Friday.
searching.
I stream with Emo.
I guess
And
I didn't
then
really go into
Saturday,
detail.
I'm doing
Since you
my
can't
Dark
exactly
Horse
see it
series,
on this,
which you can
Scorpio
also
says
catch
scaled
up
skin.
on
Oh.
YouTube, which is also Zach Cubed. Only Zach
Just-
Cubed on
I
YouTube.
want
so
to get that out of
hard
the
to
way.
find. But anyways, also the past sessions, as you saw, you can find there. Besides, we had that
Can't
big gap
exactly
because
see it on the
Swift
actual picture.
I
Files
don't
got
think
corrupted.
I have it anymore.
But anyway,
Well, maybe
thank
maybe
you
you can
for
make
joining,
it again.
and I'll
I
see you
didn't
next